Welcome to the kNights podcast. I'm your host, Keikoa. With me tonight is Ben.
Oliver Chachas.
Corey.
Ayo.
Steven.
Hey.
And we've got two special guests tonight. Ethan.
Hey.
And Joseph.
Hey, everybody.
Bringing it smooth. Thank you very much.
Very smooth.
As you can tell, we've got a full house tonight.
Our side's kind of empty.
Our side's kind of empty.
No mics.
So we've got, 6 people and 4 mics. It's definitely a party now.
Real
That's how we roll.
back.
Yes.
Just hot breath on each other.
It's
So-
only gay if you make eye contact and giggle.
It is a dude alert.
Lady and the Tramp.
I think he's been
Spaghetti
gay.
mics.
Does that count?
Well, he's laughing at himself mostly.
So he's just gay with himself.
No way.
Wait a minute, who's gay with himself?
Corey.
Oh, the dance was kind of fluid.
Yeah, did you notice his head moved and his hair moved? It's like whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
You're just going to have to imagine it out there on podcast because, you can't see it, but it was a whooshing.
We
There's
wish
a
we
whoosh.
had
There's
nice,
a lot of
bouncy
whooshing.
hair like that.
He does have bouncy hair.
Lush.
Lush.
Whoosh.
Whoosh. Whoosh.
Nice.
So how you doing? Our special guest, our full house tonight. Ethan, how you been? Our benefactor, actually. Long time benefactor.
started.
Our Charlie to our angels, I guess.
I'm still waiting
Or
for
whoever's
you
the
guys
Michael
to,
Knight.
pay me back for all this equipment, really.
I never
That's
got
coming
the
out of the
invoice.
advertising money. How's that advertising money come
Yeah.
up? What do we got in the coffers?
Corey.
We got $2.06.
You're welcome.
So we are well on our
Sorry,
way. Well on our way
The
to.
pizza cost me $10. Bitch. We're in the negative over again.
So we're almost there. I mean, where we episode 41 now. So
No, I
by
think this is 42.
402, we should have you paid back by then. So
Ish.
For the pizza.
ish, yes.
For the pizza. For the tip of the pizza that was
Yes,
delivered.
just a little bit. So definitely on track to get you paid back on
We
there.
have a pepperoni paid off.
But you're invited on the podcast anytime you like.
Looks like it's just Hot Pockets, really.
Yeah, okay. No, we spring for the good stuff here.
Can't name any at the moment, but
The pizza bites, yeah, those are good, right?
Totino's.
Totino's
pizza rolls.
Pizza rolls, everyone likes those,
You
right?
guys are already advertising,
Never
but
had
they're not paying us.
Ever had those before?
nope.
I was trying to think of their slogan thing, or is that no? I was thinking pizza bites, the bagel.
Oh, the bagel bites.
The
Bagel
bagel
bites are
bites.
delicious.
Now this is when pizza's on a bagel.
Yeah.
Then you can have pizza anytime.
Microwave convenience.
Yes,
Love it.
but not the rolls. You've never had the rolls before.
No.
It's like a mini hot pocket.
It's too new for me.
So this is still a foodie podcast, I guess.
It can be. Depends how we're feeling.
It's whatever happens to be.
Oh, okay.
It could be the alcoholic podcast because we had. I think one time we were talking about wine, but like I know Steven knows more about kind of all other types of alcohol and maybe wine, I guess too.
I'm not too keen on wine.
So we had our
But
wine.
everything else.
We had our
Takes
wine
too long.
specialist. That was Phil as our wine specialist, but now we have Steven,
believe
our every other alcohol specialist.
Not every other. but-
Most other alcohol specialists.
All alcohol specialists.
Rubbing alcohol.
All
guys.
the alcohol. Let's go to the chase, okay? Rubbing
100
alcohol.
proof.
Let's just get right there.
My friend drank really, really powerful. It was like one something proof over. Oh man, I can't remember where, but pretty much they had it with a shot of Tabasco, so that would be drinkable. They added Tabasco so that the alcohol would be drinkable. Like what? It was very powerful.
You need to
apparently.
bring it down.
That's on moonshine level, right?
Oh man, moonshine is just gasoline basically.
So you can
ever
get
had?
to go where you need to go and then drink it while you're
And
going.
hallucinate. Love it.
Yeah, corn whiskey.
Did you ever learn how to make moonshine then?
No, I have never learned.
Like in a bathtub kind of
Bathtub gin.
bathtub gin?
No.
That stuff make you blind though. Maybe.
Sure.
Possible.
I've drank some.
How was
and
it?
it knocked me on my ass, but yeah.
Was it good?
Knocked
you
you
on
on
You're
your
just
ass?
like, this is going to kill me. I'm dying slowly now.
It's either you die, or you really want to.
It didn't kill me. I need more. Finish the job.
It depends on who makes it, but yeah, you never find the same moonshine twice, really. Well, different people make it different ways. Yeah, it's moonshine's pretty good.
And anyone can
Potent.
make it.
Well, not well, but yeah, anyone can make it.
You make a version of it.
Yeah.
I heard people making it like grog or something too. Have you ever heard of that?
I never had grog.
Grog, or I was gonna say ale, but that's normal. But mead, that's kind of normal too.
Well, lager is more of the norm.
But
That's what Americans like most of all. But that's what Budweiser and Miller and all that's what they try to do. Somewhere along the line, they got it terribly wrong. But yeah, I prefer darker beers and things like that. Heffenweiser I'm enjoying. It's not a dark beer, but I like it. Heffenweiser.
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 I am not the drinker of this podcast, but I always find it
Finwise.
terribly
That
interesting.
beer's good.
Now, what are the different? There's that. What are the other kinds of beers too? Because I hear about them.
Lagers,
Ales.
IPAs. There's a lot of different type of beers. Most of the easy ones to work with are dark ales and lagers.
What do you like to drink? Or at least right now, I guess.
Right now, I guess ales and lagers.
Ales and lagers?
But not necessarily the main ones that we in America have.
Ah.
I'm enjoying
I get it.
a Lost Abbey one. And no, it's just that they don't have any flavor on them. It's watered down too much for me, the Budweisers and the Millers and all that. Yeah, it's just not my favorite.
I know Joseph's getting into.
I'm
drinking-
getting into the IPAs. I just love them. I had a
beer that
Torpedo,
fights.
which is I can't remember who makes it, but it was a good IPA, and I got into this Stone IPA. It's pretty strong. I'd compare one IPA to about maybe 2 or 3 Heinekens or Coronas
In potency or flavor?
in potency.
Okay.
Now
In my opinion,
Now you're like moving away from that stuff and more into like
more into
of
the
a
craft,
crafted.
more into the craft beers. Yeah,
You're
'cause
just getting into the scene because I mean, there's a pretty big scene, right?
Mm.
There's like tons of, from what it
So
seems like,
many microbrews
everybody
and
now has their own beer.
I want
basically.
to hang out more with Steven because he knows what's going on now with the alcohol game
Well,
here.
I'm
and,
just willing to explore. A lot of people aren't willing to explore.
Oh no, actually, I'm willing to try everything.
Why are we all pointing at Ethan?
Yeah.
Are you an alcoholic?
Ethan likes the
He
IPA
likes to
now.
explore too.
Fuck yeah!
Well, I don't like it to explore sexually.
That's what we're like. Hey,
Oh, we didn't go there now. Wait a minute.
Where did he touch you?
show me on a doll.
We're in a safe place.
You're touching my special spot.
Only my daddy could touch me there.
Well, that got weird. Welcome back to the podcast. I don't know where they all went to. They all went somewhere dark.
The weird uncle has left the building. Sorry.
So what have you been up to, Ben?
Touching the
Well,
balls.
recently been going out to Knott's a lot, trying to.
I think we
catch that.
talked on the last podcast. You'd gotten an annual pass,
Yeah, I got the annual pass, and then
even though he's still our Disneyland guy. So he's kind of slightly traitor, but it's okay.
I think he's turning into our amusement park guy.
Huh?
He's turning into our amusement park guy in
Yes.
general.
Now he's gonna have to go
my
to all of them.
intrepid amusement park reporter.
Yes,
That's me.
he's gonna go to all of them. Tell you all the tids and bits of all parks, except the ones he doesn't go to. So there'll probably be no Magic Mountain news anytime soon.
Possibly.
But you did go to Knott's Berry Farm. You went to you went to the Boysenberry Festival the weekend before. And I went to it just recently this past weekend,
And I went the past 2 nights.
and he went the past 2 nights. So you
I have
get?
not gone.
I tried the sampler, and I got to try that
Oh,
stuff.
you got the tasting card?
I got the tasting card, which
Did
is a
you
good deal
finish it?
actually. Well, we did everything on it.
Okay.
We
Did
kind of
everything.
shared it. I went with Carrie and her mom, and we kind of just got the one card and shared that one. But it was a pretty good deal for like, I think you get six items. Is it for 25?
Yeah.
You get
6 items.
6 items for 25. It's not even just like the small amounts of stuff. Like you get a good amount of them. You tried it, right, Ben?
Yeah, Corey has the tasting card. He still needs to finish it.
Wait,
But,
he didn't finish the card.
No, but it's
That's because we were eating so much other stuff that I
You just
couldn't
walked-
eat everything.
Okay, so
yeah, he still got the hot dog and the boysenberry trifle still on there.
the Boysenberry Trifle was pretty.
Pretty good.
Trifle.
But it was
Trifle.
just like ice. It's basically ice cream and cake. Soft serve ice cream
On top of vanilla cake square.
on
with
top of vanilla cake
boysenberry
square.
syrup and actual boysenberries, like whole boysenberries.
Right. But I don't even really like the boysenberries anyways. So,
Your hand signs. That's mine right
but I like that one. But it's just like a dessert kind of thing.
Yeah.
Nothing kind of specialized like some of the other stuff. But then I know, like, I tried the hot dog one with the boysenberry relish. But
Boysenberry relish and boysenberry ketchup.
I don't know if I got the ketchup. I
They're
set
supposed
the
to give you
relish.
2 containers. And there's the same.
You know what might have happened? Because we kind of cut the hot dog into pieces and we all shared it. But
But you gave one container.
Yes, we thought we got 2 containers of the same thing. I'm like, that's weird. Why would they give us 2 containers?
It's like, mine tastes different.
Yeah, it's like,
I thought it was just okay. I thought it was good.
yeah, mine's, I just had the relish. I don't even like relish. So
Well, it's not exactly a relish.
Not that I
think
know
it
what
actually
it
has
is.
the pickles in there.
Right. But to me, I assumed it was because I never eat relish. I only ate it because, well, I was there to try it. But I think the hot dog overpowered it anyway.
Does
so.
relish necessarily need pickles in it?
Probably not. I don't know.
I don't know what the definition of relish is.
We
To cherish something deeply.
Yes. Beat me to
Do
it.
you eat relish on your hot dog? Or what do you put on your hot dog?
Mustard?
Just mustard? Straight mustard?
Yeah,
no
mustard.
ketchup?
Mm-mm.
No
Mustard.
relish? No
His lips.
no bacon? No, his lips on your hot dog?
It's a fine combination for
However
them.
you want to roll, man. Relish is just pickled anything, right? You can pickle a cucumber with the boysenberry vinegar, right? It would make relish.
Steven?
Boysenberry relish.
I'm
I
very
would-
limited in some aspects.
Oh, yeah, I assume you know everything we don't know. So you're our go-to guy. That makes sense, right?
It wouldn't make sense, but pickling things it just makes it a pickle. Like pickled eggs doesn't necessarily make it a relish.
Good thing I got Google up
True.
right now.
True.
So a relish is a cooked, pickled, or chopped vegetable or fruit item typically used as a condiment. In particular, let me load up the rest, but that's pretty much it.
Oh, so it's cooked and
Cooking what?
Chop a strawberry up.
You're leaving us hanging.
Strawberry relish.
It's loading.
So it's you pickled the strawberry, and then you cut it up, and it's strawberry relish? Is that one?
Sounds right to me.
Something like
So
that.
Pickle
about
to
right.
pickle is to vinegar, right? Or no?
Vinegar is
look up
usually
pickling.
used for pickling.
Pickling.
Load faster.
Don't you also have technology of sorts at your disposal?
Well, Ben's busy, like, running everything else.
Come on, Ben.
We only have Ben doing
Come on,
everything.
Mr. Engineer.
He's engineering
Whoa!
and doing a lot of stuff. But they did have that. That was one of the ones I tried. But the hot dog overpowered the other thing. Like I took a bite of it with like I put a ton of the relish on there. Like, I'm gonna try it, and then it's just
Was it
oh,
all
it's just-
beef?
I think so. It was.
Those
The
are
hot dog was
best
good,
ones.
but it
I hate
has,
that pork, chicken, and whatever the fuck.
Whole
it is.
meat?
I think it was an all beef one.
Language, sorry.
But that one was. But you didn't try that one, right, Corey? You didn't get that one yet.
Which one? The hot dog?
The hot dog.
No, not yet.
You tried the trifle, which is the
no,
dessert.
no.
No, you didn't try
The
it.
trifle and
I
the
still
relish are
have
not
the-
the ones you
Not
Yeah,
the
the-
one.
yeah.
So you tried the alligator bites.
Correct.
How are those?
The alligator bites are pretty good. I like them. They're basically like chicken nuggets with a little hint of fish taste.
All right.
like dark,
but even
dark
a hint-
chicken meat.
That sounds
dense.
terrible.
But then again, I tried it, and I kind of didn't want to keep eating because it was like alligator was in the back of my mind. Even though technically, if you hadn't said it, it would have just
It's
looked
gonna
like
bite
chicken
me.
nugget.
I'm willing to try anything. I've had bull's penis. I've had chicken heart. I've had chicken liver.
This seems like a
Yeah.
personal
And
problem.
welcome to Fear Factor. Yes, thank you.
No, it's just stop
He'll
with
put
your
anything.
paradigms basically,
Anything.
and you can try anything.
Right.
It's
well,
really
someone
cool.
eats
Some of
everything.
it's delicious.
Some of it.
The bull's penis was kind of chewy because of all the fat content, but it was
Okay.
it was still okay. But the chicken heart, delicious. I love chicken heart. It's one of my favorite things.
So where would you try that? Like,
Korean
is
barbecues
it
are
Korean
usually where
barbecue?
I go.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was
They
trying
have
to
all
think because
kinds of
some
stuff.
places, like, yeah, they specialize in certain things.
The bull penis, Korean barbecue.
Yes.
Really?
That's all you can eat, right?
Yeah. So as much dick as you like.
Hey.
Oh my.
Yes, I did have the alligator.
Yes. Sorry. Well, I tried that. Yeah, the alligator bite was kind of like a chicken. It was basically like a chicken nugget, not
Yeah.
like a McDonald's one, but
Chicken
like
dick.
But those fries that it comes with, those are delicious.
right.
The shoestring fries.
I think we tried the trifle and the corn and
The
chicken
ear
wings.
of corn, and then the spicy boysenberry barbecue wings. Those are really good too.
Yeah, well, I couldn't taste. Actually, I when I was drinking then, because we got the souvenir cup that you can buy and you get the free refills
Yeah.
on it, which is a good deal. But I got the berry juice kind of thing, and I
Of
think
course.
it might have dulled my senses to the berry flavor coming off of everything else. I'm guessing because I tried the
Was it overwhelming, the taste?
no, it was fine. It was like, I don't even like boysenberry, but I tried the berry. I was like, oh, that's nice, not too sweet, not too overpowering. I was like, okay, because I didn't feel like drinking soda. So I'm like, oh, this is actually nice. But I think it's their boysenberry kind of punch kind of thing.
It's
and then,
really good.
And I was eating the boysenberry stuff, so I think it was killing the flavor of the stuff the other stuff I was eating. So I got the corn, and it had the boysenberry butter. I
Yes,
think.
the boysenberry
And
butter is really good too.
But see, I was slathering it on there. I didn't taste anything. I think I got butter. I'm like, there's this big blotch of purple. I'm like, I'm like, I got nothing on that. So I'm like, I might have desensitized my tongue before I tried it.
You broke your tongue.
I broke my tongue to boysenberry. I don't even like boysenberry. But I mean, the corn was good, so I couldn't complain. And I'm not really a big wings fan, but I tried one of them. It was interesting. What do you think of that one?
I liked them, especially with the boysenberry barbecue sauce. I think that barbecue sauce is really good, and those wings, they're typical chicken wings, and you have that barbecue
But
sauce.
the sauce is what makes it.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. I
And then
can see
wait, did you try the ribs? You say
wait, what's it? No, because it wasn't on the sampler.
right?
So we didn't get
Yeah,
to
it
try
was-
any of the new stuff. We'll have to
Is
try
it
to
the
go maybe this
Fireman
weekend.
barbecue? Right?
Yeah, at the fireman barbecue grill.
Yeah, it was a little bit further down, kind of in the middle where all those tables are lined up and they have a washing sink.
Yeah,
Wash
we
your
were
hands?
there actually.
Yeah, so you go over there to around the sink on the other side, and that's where you can get the boysenberry ribs.
Oh, okay. By then we
Good.
were at the end of our card, going, I can't eat anything else.
Between
So
the three of you, just sharing only that.
yeah, well, we'd eaten before, so we
Oh.
weren't completely on empty before we got there. That was our own.
Misdoing.
She wanted to eat something specific, so like, okay, we'll eat there. So, but we still had enough room for everything we got.
Right.
But all we did was eat there. We didn't actually have time to go on any thing. Oh no, we did. We went on. What is that one called? The lodge one. The one I was talking about before.
Mystery Lodge?
Mystery Lodge. Thank you. It's a mystery. I finally got to go on that
I don't think that constitutes as a ride.
attraction. I'll take attraction. But it was right there in Ghost Town because everything was in Ghost Town. And I'd never been on it. I'd always seen the commercials for it. I always thought it's probably cool. It was okay.
It's interesting.
It was interesting. I don't know. I for some reason had something bigger in my mind because it was from the mind of a kid. Like, it's gonna be awesome. And then I watched it. I'm like, oh, it's okay.
Well,
More
it-
food. Then
When
we
it's a
went-
maze during Scary Farm, it's amazing.
So they change it?
amazing. No, yeah, they can't exactly change it completely, but it's more in the dark and a lot of cool things happen. It's pretty sweet.
Oh, okay.
It's all Native American shit, right?
Not always.
Like the
For Scary Farm? No. They alter the...
You're talking about
A
Mystery
lot of
Lodge.
yeah.
Yeah, but
Right.
Mystery Lodge by its lonesome, yeah.
Okay. And the last thing that was on the tasting card was the boysenberry dessert flautas. Those are
Flauta.
flautas. Those are really good too.
Flauta.
Although,
Huh?
yeah, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say we had got those, but then they just drop those into the fryer and then just pull them out. But the inside was like molten lava. Like I just picked it up and took a bite and it fell on my finger and it burned my finger. I'm like, oh my god! I like had to like scrape it off and I was holding it against the cold soda and it was still throbbing. I'm like, good lord, what did they put in these things?
You saw them take it out of the fryer. You should
no,
know better.
I didn't see that until after I like went back. I'm like, oh, that's what happened. Because they were just like, oh, here's your nice, delicious flautas, right? No, disaster. I mean, no, they were good,
They are good though,
but they're dangerous. Dangerous
but good.
flautas.
And at that same place that you get the flautas, you can get the fun bun, which I think Ben talked about last time, right?
Right.
Yeah, it was well,
That's that cinnamon bun,
it's a
right?
cinnamon roll that's dipped in funnel cake batter. That's where the fun part comes from.
And
And the cinnamon bun is the fun part.
deep fried.
Deep fried. and then slathered in.
It doesn't
very
look
frosty.
appetizing
No.
when you look at it. You have to remind yourself what's inside it.
Cut it
It's a
in
cinnamon.
half and then slowly split it apart so you can see the cinnamon oozing between it.
But by then, we had that at the end of the night, so we were like, okay, let's try it just to try it. But we're
That's
like,
what happened
I
to
don't
Corey.
have no room. I got no room for it.
Well, that's because before I got the fun bun, I already had eaten the ear of corn, the fried alligator bites, spicy boysenberry barbecue wings, ribs, and the flautas,
And a bunch of berry punch.
and a bunch of berry punch, and a lot of fries. And then I started the fun bun.
Jesus,
So-
were you high?
Well, I had to try everything.
No,
but
these guys they don't have a bottom.
no, I
That's
mean,
a lot of food to try,
Corey
man.
can go.
no, I mean, because
Munchie
we're
status.
between the three of us, we were splitting all of that. But I ate most of it because they had already tried all the tasting.
Because you have a
cards up,
hollow
so-
leg. That's why.
Oh,
Well, yeah, it's got to go somewhere.
It's like a black hole down there. It just goes away. Somewhere in an alternate dimension, there's a bunch of food floating around.
We
that
actually
he
got.
eats.
They served us like extra ribs too. We were kind of surprised. They were like, "Oh, how many pieces are you supposed to get?" And I was like, "Oh, like 4 or something."
No,
Right?
they said you get 3 ribs.
No, because you get 2 ribs if you get the chicken, like quarter chicken if you do half chicken, half ribs.
And then you get like 4.
Yeah, so
How
you're
many
supposed to get 4, but we got like 6.
Because
we
we had
got like 6 fat pieces too.
no, we had more than 6 because I had 3, you had 3, and Claudia had like 2.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but
So,
that plate was just
hold on.
loaded.
Hold on,
Math.
hold on.
Math.
That's a lot of ribs.
That was like half a rack.
Yeah, we got a ton.
Pork ribs. But they actually cook the ribs like, I think 13 hours or something like that. So it's like a long process that they do. So they slow cook it for the whole day.
Did it fall off the bone?
Yes, it did. It's
Okay.
delicious.
That's surprising, too, for an amusement park. You'd think that they'd cut corners and like, yeah, there's your ribs. Enjoy. But no, apparently you get a nice
Well, if you're a
slow cut.
Western themed area, you kind of got to take your barbecue serious.
You'd like to hope so.
Yeah. Well, they don't have that at Frontierland, at Disneyland.
They're not a barbecue.
What about the-
Western?
Well,
What
The
about
Rancho
the
del
big-
Zocalo used to be like a Tex-Mex.
What about the Big Thunder Ranch? Didn't they used to do stuff like that?
I think it's just like
Oh,
cold
they still have
picnic
that
chicken,
weird
right?
like thingy thing, the smorgasbord type thing. Right?
Yeah,
they
That
still have-
but
luncheon
it's like
thing.
it's not warm chicken. I think it's cold chicken, right?
What?
I've never been to one.
Have I? No, I think I've only
It's like-
seen the menu, but I
Yeah,
didn't
I've
eat
seen
that.
it, but
Picnic style fried
That's
chicken.
it.
Oh, that's at the Big Thunder area?
Yeah, the
Huh.
buffet.
Oh, I thought they
All you
had
can
like
eat.
barbecue or something for some reason.
I thought it was barbecue too.
Huh.
They
None of
might,
us have eaten there.
it's too expensive, and you don't get a lot of food.
Oh, I thought. Oh, okay. I don't know. I've never eaten there.
Because we've looked in and I see the plates, but it's not a whole lot.
Well,
They're
it's
dropping
a
the ball.
buffet, isn't it?
I don't think
Yeah,
it's
it's
a
all you
buffet.
can eat.
It's-
It's all you can eat.
They keep bringing you food. Like you just, they're like, "Oh, you want more?" And it's like, "Yeah, okay, let me get you some more."
Okay, well,
So
Again,
go
they bring you a
hungry
bucket
and
of
shut them
stuff.
down.
I can think of a few friends I can take in order to do that.
Yeah, until they kick you out.
Yeah,
That's your options.
They'd still make money off of you. Because I think to eat there per adult is like 40
No,
bucks
it's-
or
Oh,
49
gee.
really expensive.
Huh.
each person per
Because you
adult.
got to remember Disneyland.
Oh my god.
I don't think I can make it. I couldn't eat enough to really rationalize the purchase.
My buddy Nick, he could probably do it. He could probably make him lose money.
It's like
but
you can get a really nice buffet in Vegas for that much.
You were in Vegas recently.
I was.
Did you eat it? Well, I remember the buffets used to be better though. I feel like you used to get better deals on stuff.
It depends
they feel like they've
which
gone
buffets you go to, because a lot of the hotels, they're going through a lot of changes on the strip now. Like the Riviera is going away.
The what?
The Riviera.
But I thought that was like one of the pillars. I didn't know. It was,
Yeah,
They're
it was,
destroying all the
but-
pillars, aren't they?
Yeah. And then
Out
where
with
the
the
Stardust
old-
used to be, they're finally putting up a new hotel there. One of the Planet Hollywood towers got demolished, and there's only one tower left, and they sold it to the Hilton Vacation Club. Like, it's like weird. Everything changed. The Bill's Gambling Hall and Saloon. That one.
So they have but they have all these newer casinos too. Well, I
Yeah,
say
that one,
newer, but
that one
like,
closed and it turned into the Cromwell, so it's like an upscale kind of place. And then the Link used to be Imperial Palace. Well, it's a Link and the Quad together in the old Imperial Palace building. And then they have that kind of Link promenade with a giant Ferris wheel that you go down.
Now the Imperial Palace used to suck, right? Like it's a pretty crappy room.
Yeah.
But budget and on the strip.
Yes, right in the center.
But now they've upscaled it. So
Yes.
it costs more money and you get better stuff, or is it
I
just like they
think
just change
so.
the name on the front and they're just
No,
like, yeah,
it costs more. It looks nicer inside, but I don't know
I wish I
how the
would stay
rooms are updated.
there. Where'd you
What
stay?
song did you not tree?
I don't know. It's a background frontier music,
I think it's Genotry. Sorry.
probably.
You
Old
would know.
Western.
You are our resident music.
Hipster.
Everything.
I didn't say
Know
it this
all.
time. Not my words. We're gonna go with Beatnik. Eh? Damn word hipster. Can't keep up with him. What are we talking about?
Back to Knott's.
Oh, right.
Yes, we had the
we
ribs.
did go.
Sorry, I just kept hearing the music. This has to be Genotry, right?
He can't help himself.
And then that was the end of the first day of what we had, right?
Yeah,
And then the next day,
just yesterday.
which was yesterday, we ended up going to the grill restaurant, right?
Oh wait, no, we had that grilled
Oh,
chicken and sausage sandwich.
that's right. That was also on the first day.
So that one is, I guess they get the chicken and kind of make it fajita style, like onions, green red bell peppers, and Italian spicy sausage
Oh, it does
in a
look
warm
good.
bun and served nice and hot. And it was pretty good, but I
We'll
think
post pictures later. so
without the
you can be-
sauce, it
yeah,
doesn't. It tastes pretty
hungry.
bland.
Yeah, I
So you
agree.
need to have extra sauce, and luckily I got a container of extra sauce on the side to dump on it.
Yeah, all the chicken, it was chicken and the sausage and everything, all of it mixed together. It was kind of bland.
Huh.
So, like, as long as you get the extra sauce, it's good, but that's only because the Boysenberry barbecue sauce is good. So,
But you need more of it.
yeah, you need,
More.
you basically need, like,
Lots.
a lot. Yeah. But it's good with that sauce.
So that's a good one. Did you try anything else?
At the end of that first day,
Because I know the sampler card has
No, that was it.
specific stuff which we've all basically tried, except for Corey. He has 2 more left.
and that's one of the
and-
weird things is
yeah,
like the sampler
Steven.
card only has like maybe a quarter
Do you
of the
have an
offerings
annual
that
pass?
they have,
Okay.
a quarter of like the Boysenberry stuff in total.
In which we were trying all this extra stuff as well in order to try
You're trying everything, though.
Yeah.
And this is a final weekend, right?
Yeah, this is the final
So you need
weekend.
to get
so
out
you got
there.
Saturday and Sunday
your-
left.
Get your Boysenberry on.
Annual
You like
pass.
Boysenberry, Steven?
I'm okay, boys.
Nice. Good pickup. How
Um,
about you, Joseph? You like Boysenberries?
I like boysenberry on my pancakes. I've never had it like in barbecue sauce or anything.
Like
that.
anything else, like a...
So you buy a day, then you get the annual pass, and you pay an additional $50, or is it like Disneyland prices?
No.
No.
Right?
Woo, no. Not even close. You can get a pretty good deal for it. If you don't mind going to Knott's, I mean, they got a lot of good stuff now.
It's more local than
Oh, that's what it is.
Disneyland.
They have a sale that runs until Sunday too.
Oh, what?
So for the season pass.
Oh.
So if you buy it now, it's $14 for over the payments of 6 months. The sale ends on Sunday as well. So
see, that's
why-
what I was talking
yeah.
about.
Ah.
Um,
So for the Boysenberry Festival, you don't mind Boysenberry, Steven. What about you, Ethan?
yeah. So it's.
How do you feel about
84
boysenberries?
I'm different. That's good.
Indifferent? You like the that's why I don't like
seedless or seeded?
Can you get boysenberry seedless?
I
Yeah,
don't-
they
really?
sell the jam. Or,
I don't trust
Now
it.
in a jam form. Like
Yeah.
they don't
Well,
have
there's a
the
difference between a jam and a jelly.
which
jelly is
is?
made from just the juice,
Yeah.
and the jam is actually made with the actual fruit in
Yeah.
it too.
Oh,
And then-
snap.
There you go. You've been educated. Wait, no,
Good job. You knew something.
because he doesn't expect you to know anything. Is the longer
And then
version
the
of that.
preserves, the preserves actually have more of the whole fruit and stuff in it.
Oh,
that's
he's
blended
bringing
into
it now.
He is. He's
He's bringing
it up.
Crap.
All right, guys.
That's
now
his
you
jam.
all have to one up him.
I can one up his jam and jelly and preserves knowledge.
Mm.
We'll have to strike somewhere else. He's won this. But I mean, yeah, I'm not a big fan of boysenberries. well, seeded.
Well-
I think the seeds always got to me, so I think
Yeah.
maybe the seedless ones. I think I could. Excuse me. I can get next to that. I could try those ones, but that's
Can't get next to you.
$84 for one day,
Get next to you.
or I mean,
so. Now,
seasons.
what's the regular price then? If this is a special sale,
I don't know.
okay.
It doesn't show on their website. They just showed the sale price. It's like ends Sunday.
So get it
Get
before
the
this Sunday.
Rest of 2015 for $84, or 6 monthly payments of $14. So the first day that you actually go, you pay $14 plus whatever the tax is, which I think is like $9.80 or something like that.
Are there blackout dates?
No blackout dates.
No blackout.
But you don't get into Not Scary Farm for free. You have to.
No.
You get a discount though.
Yeah,
Well,
you
Not
get-
Scary Farm.
You can go on the days where they have Not Scary Farm, but Not Scary Farm itself at night is a separate ticketed event.
right because
So-
the daytime is the why bother portion of the Not Scary
Right.
Farm.
No mazes, no right, yeah.
They don't have the mazes open, right? I mean, why would that be
No.
weird? But it's like it's just an empty like lit. It's like this isn't scary.
Right.
Like,
I haven't been in a dog's age to a scary farm. It's been a spell. I should go again sometime.
You should get the season pass, then we can all go.
To scary farm? I could
Yeah.
just buy a ticket.
But then if you get the season pass, we can go to Knott's all year round.
Free meals.
True. But
also,
I'm
you got the
I'm saving for a
dining pass
And parking.
Yeah.
and
So,
parking.
well, just one of us got the dining and parking, and then I decided to add dining onto mine, just because.
Felt right. Felt right.
Yeah. And the cool thing is, like, there's 6 different restaurants you can go to, and they have different things that you can get there.
Well, because I bought it, but I haven't gotten to use it because I only did the Boysenberry stuff. So sell me on what I bought actually, because I bought it at the time. But I was like, I hope I made the right decision. Not sure because it has 6 restaurants, like you were saying. But I don't know how the menu works. Like if you get to pick something,
You look
But
at
you
something,
went before.
you pick it, and then you order it.
Wait, you mean you didn't use it on the days you went to get your boysenberry stuff?
we need Boysenberry stuff.
But you could take it home.
Take what home?
The free meal.
I-
Free. Air quotes.
We spent all the time. Was there any that were in Ghost Town? Because we didn't even leave Ghost Town.
Yeah, there's
right
a
at the
s-
entrance.
It's Sutter's Fine Fare, and I think that's the first one that you come into on Ghost Town.
Oh,
So over there, you can get the cheeseburger and fries, buffalo chicken sandwich and fries, chicken tender and fries, Western barbecue bacon burger and fries, or Caesar salad and fries.
well, I think we
What is this? Del Taco or
We
something?
did
Everything
pass
freaking
it,
comes with
actually.
fries?
College Junior.
we did pass it on our way in.
Western
This
Burger.
the Sutter's one, right?
Though that one is like right next to where you get the alligator bites.
Yeah, we
And
passed it on the way
between
in,
the
but then
bites and the trifle.
Yeah.
but we had, but by the time we left, it was closed, so they weren't open anymore. So we couldn't get it then. It was like the first place we passed by. That's where I got my drinks actually. Was from that one. But it's good to know that that one's one of the places because it's like right there, right on the corner. But you tried it though, right?
What?
You used your dining pass card.
I used it, but I didn't eat the food.
Well, but yeah, but you just like show them your card. And
I just take it home.
Yeah.
But you just show them your card and like
Yeah. They
Give-
scan
give 'em my
it.
food.
You show them the card, then they ask you what you want. You order it, and then they scan your card. Then it's $0, and then they give you your food. Go over to a table, pack it up, take it home.
now it's $120, right?
Yeah, $120 for the rest of the year.
On top of your annual.
Right.
Now the food itself.
And you get one lunch meal and one dinner meal with a 4-hour period in between. So whenever you want to do it, just as long as it's 4 hours between the 2 meals, then you're good.
right.
And then it's not only there, but it's also throughout the whole park. So you can go to Grizzly Creek Lodge, which they also have the same things, cheeseburger and fries, but jumbo hot dog and fries now. Grilled chicken sandwich and fries. Also chicken tender and fries, and then Caesar salad and fries.
Hear a motif here, but go on.
And then, well, pretty much it's like a cheeseburger and fries, hot dog and fries, whatever. Chicken tenders and fries. So Bigfoot Broiler, you can get a grilled chicken kebab and french fries. So that's the new standout item there. So each location will have like one different thing usually. Boardwalk Barbecue has cheese or pepperoni personal pizza and fries. And then the Coasters Diner has Southwest Burger and fries. And the Cantina has a tostada salad, beans and rice. grande burrito with beans and rice, and 2 tacos with beans and rice.
Okay, now
Or
have you
Caesar
tried
salad.
any of this stuff?
I've had the buffalo chicken sandwich, the spicy chicken sandwich, and then the tostada salad with beans and rice, and grande burrito with beans and rice.
Would you recommend any of this stuff?
Um,
Or is it all of good, or is it...
They're pretty good. I would avoid the buffalo chicken sandwich though.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't that good. Maybe it's just that place, Sutter's. They tend to overcook or overfry everything.
Hmm.
But the other places are fine.
Okay.
But then Sutter's is also the one that's like the most traffic because it's right at the front too.
Right. So would you say the dining pass is a good deal?
Yes.
Worth
Yes.
getting?
Like if you go every weekend, like you go Saturday, Sunday only for the rest of the year, each meal works out to be less than $2.
But that's if you go every day, every weekend,
Well, not every day, just every weekend.
every weekend.
If you go every day, then it drops to
Less than that.
Yeah.
But then you have no other life.
No, you can have a
Technically.
life. You don't have to go all day. You could just go get the meal and leave.
Yeah.
I really would have less time if I had that kind of time to drive out to Knott's Berry Farm to get food and then leave.
Well, if you're passing by, it's on the way, then you could just
True.
like, hey.
Well, you live closer to Knott's Berry Farm.
Yeah.
The only
it's
time
like
I'm
a-
passing it is when I'm passing to go to Disneyland.
Right.
Right.
Or going home from Disneyland.
Exactly. Disneyland's involved.
It's somewhere in there. So you pit stop at Knott's Berry Farm, get your food, then you continue on to Disneyland. You eat your Knott's Berry Farm food in Disneyland. It's like, no, I'm good. Got this. And then when you're headed home, you're like, oh, I'll stop at Knott's Berry Farm.
Get my dinner.
Get my dinner. But it doesn't work for the... It would be nice if it worked for the takeout, the fried chicken place out in front.
No,
Yeah.
they would not do that. They're like, you have to come inside the park.
Just give 'em
But
the
every
fried
plate
chicken.
comes with a free cockroach.
Yeah, but this past second day, we did the dining thing to go. But the ones we did try, we had the Boysenberry cider and then the Boysenberry
Beer.
Belgian ale.
Yeah.
Which, what do you think of the ale?
The
Or-
ale? It just tasted like a normal ale. I really didn't taste the boysenberry that much.
And I don't like beer, so to me it just tastes like beer.
Yeah,
It's
so...
like pink beer.
It wasn't even that pink, to be honest.
Yeah.
It was basically a beer with a hint of boysenberry.
Oh, it was pink.
Oh, I guess it was.
I think the cider was less pink. The Boysenberry cider.
Yeah.
And that one was actually, I think, better just because it wasn't as bitter. But then I had the Boysenberry cider.
Oh. Ah.
And then they had the Boysenberry Belgian ale. And then
You
on
take
that
Steven
side
with
was a
you
sarsaparilla.
so you can rate it. That man knows his ales, right? Yes. See? He knows everything about alcohol.
And then Corey.
All things alcohol.
So we got that at the
You're
saloon.
really
and
leveling me at a very high place.
All things.
everything. You're a
Everything.
resident alcohol expert.
He's our resident. We'll just shorten that to resident alcoholic.
That's not okay. Whatever.
We can also call you the alcohol hipster.
Not my word.
You want to be missing a limb, don't you?
We'll just add it to the list.
What's the pepper?
Yeah, the saloon that Corey went to go pick up the alcohol, they also were selling a boysenberry cream cheese stuffed jalapeno
Covered
dipped
in
in
chocolate.
white chocolate.
A chili relleno?
Yeah, that's what I
Is
was
that what they
thinking.
called it?
It's a chili relleno.
But the jalapeno, I don't think it was cooked.
No, it's a raw jalapeno.
No, it has some grill marks on it, but I don't think they cooked it.
That's a fat
That long.
jalapeno, by the way.
But yeah, so on the inside's like filled with cream cheese. That thing's spicy.
Yeah, that thing was hot.
Like a
Oh
cherry
my
cream
God.
pie, right?
Ah,
It was good, though. It was good.
Yeah. But he actually ran across at the saloon while we were at the restaurant. What was it, Ghost Town Grill?
Yeah.
And for that, we Claudia got the boysenberry milkshake, which is pretty delicious. And then she also got the boysenberry pie a la mode with boysenberry ice cream.
Yeah.
Got to complete it.
Then we also got the
And then for the main course, I got the boysenberry chicken sandwich, which is a boysenberry mayonnaise, and then a boysenberry salad on the side. So it's boysenberry dressing.
They're really trying to get rid of that boysenberry.
We only got one more
We've got too
weekend.
much of it. Mix it with
And they didn't
mayonnaise.
have enough of the boysenberry mayo. Like there's barely any, like in that first picture. So what I did, I got extra boysenberry mayo on the side, and I just slathered even more on it.
and it was delicious.
It's a chicken fillet, right?
Fried chicken
It was
breast?
like a fried
breaded
chicken breast.
Chicken.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was like actual chicken breast or if it's
Pork.
manufactured.
Like a hot dog.
Various.
It was like their
Yeah.
typical fried chicken, the chicken patty.
And then
Ooh,
Corey got
nachos.
the something non-boysenberry waffle fries.
Waffle fried nachos. So this includes waffle
Wachos.
fries with chili, nacho cheese, guacamole, sour cream, tomatoes,
Where's the
jalapenos.
guacamole?
Guac is the green stuff.
You mean the green sour cream looking thing?
Yeah, green sour cream looking thing.
That's not guacamole.
And then behind that was the sour cream.
One squirt of guacamole.
And
one
then there
squirt
was
of
some
sour
green
cream.
onions on there. That
And
thing
it-
was delicious.
And it looks the same coming out, right? Holy smokes.
Smooth.
That's gross.
Joseph will have none of it.
You
He's
know
not
what?
on
Those
board.
things are amazing. That chili on there was really good too.
Going in and coming out.
You tasted it coming in.
Yeah, all things go badly.
Yeah, and then the boysenberry pie and boysenberry ice cream together as dessert to wrap everything up. A la mode.
There you go.
So fancy.
He is our resident word person.
Wordsmith.
Worder. Wordist.
Wordist.
That was about all the
Pics to be
boysenberry
uploaded
stuff that we got to try that day, huh?
talkpodcast.com.
So lots of boysenberry excitement for at
Except
least one
For
more
a drink, I got
weekend.
sarsaparilla.
And then
Sarsaparilla.
It is
Sarsaparilla.
delicious.
Holy crap.
it's full of sass.
1930.
Barilla.
Coupon.
Cute.
Yeah, the weird thing is like, well, more disappointing than anything was we went there originally for the boysenberry meatballs, and they said it's a chef special, and they only did it twice during the whole 2-week run, and they're like, I don't know if the chef is gonna do it again. I'm like, what? It's like
It's only 2 weeks long
yeah, it's like it should be every day. That's your special for this.
because you're not going to do it for the rest of the
When was
time.
that popular?
Yeah, so it's like, what's the chef's special? And I think they said like salmon or something.
Yeah, it was something lame.
I'm like, what? I forget. No, it was half chicken.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
We were like, we could just get that at the firehouse barbecue grill.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hmm.
It's like, really? Ah. But we still have to try the boysenberry burger. Then they also had a boysenberry chicken dinner, I think,
Mhm.
with boysenberry mashed potatoes, or
Yep.
a boysenberry steak dinner.
And then we also have to go to the dessert place to get the bakery to get the boysenberry cannolis.
That was the cannolis.
And then they had the boysenberry
Huh?
deep fried ice
Have you
cream.
had the cannolis?
No, I said this is stuff that we need to go get still.
Because we tried to get it, they
You
were
need to just
sold
go get
out.
cannolis. That's my fault.
I think we went too late in the day. They're like, oh, we're sold out already. Like,
well, I
It's
mean,
like we have boysenberry cake.
we only have like 2 hours in each day, so because we're going at like 8 o'clock after work.
I don't mean to not. We just need to get cannolis.
Oh, I know.
don't care from where. As long as
But
they're good.
I want to try the boysenberry ones in the next 2 days.
Do it.
Okay,
Do it.
don't worry, I will.
Why right here? Go.
Because they're closed. They're not Disneyland.
That sounds like an excuse.
Disneyland is probably still open, so
Possibly. For 5 more minutes.
So yeah, moving on.
So yeah,
Lots of boysenberry.
Probably gonna go back one more time for the weekend.
Lots of
Close it
boysenberry
out.
stuff.
finish it all up.
But then they were also selling a bunch of boysenberry things to take home, of which was the most popular one is that boysenberry barbecue sauce, which have sold out many times during the week. good stuff.
But you got a bottle, right?
Yes, I did. So I can make some.
Win
Signed by Snoopy.
and
like-
Woodstock.
I got it autographed.
I'd like some ribs with some boysenberry sauce on it, by the way.
It can't be opened.
Like now.
Oh,
So-
come
It's
on.
like,
Going to the
keep it
time
moved.
capsule or what?
It's gonna die with it.
So you're just teasing it with us, right?
No.
No, it's
So
a
you-
good thing he
Okay.
bought 4.
Then you need to make some barbecue for us.
the bottles?
It's okay. I only bought 2.
One of you is going to crack one and make some barbecue.
Those
for
are
us.
mint in bottle, never to be opened, only to be looked at.
It's only for special occasions.
And
My
no
presence
occasion
is always
ever
a special occasion.
So yes, ribs or wings one of these days. Maybe try to replicate their recipe that they have.
for the
some point.
summertime
Summertime.
summertime festivities,
Summertime
barbecues.
nostalgia.
movies.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's movies coming out too.
Oh,
Avengers.
yes.
You see? Have you been
Avengers.
seeing those trailers for the Avengers?
I have.
Well, I think they've been TV promos now, but I mean they've been pretty awesome. I don't know. We've been talking about it. Have you seen any of this stuff, Joseph? Or Ethan?
Yeah, they look pretty good. I can't wait till the next Avengers comes out.
You into the comics and all that?
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, love it.
Ethan.
Yeah.
Mr. One Word. I like it.
Succinct, to the point. Really.
Very
Well,
concise.
have you
in
seen
his speaking.
you've seen the stuff, right? That's been coming out.
Yes.
Here and there. But right now I'm just looking forward to watching Daredevil because it came out today.
Daredevil.
Yeah, it did come out.
just came out.
Out on Netflix, right?
I have not
Netflix.
seen it yet.
Yeah, everyone's got Netflix, right? Because then you
Yes.
can just now we know how you're spending your weekend.
It's only 13 episodes.
Yeah, 13 episodes at what 45 minutes or an hour.
I'm pretty sure it's like 40 something minutes.
That's weird, but 40
42.
something. Yeah, I know. It's like with no
42.5.
commercials, but we have time for commercials if we need them. But yeah, I mean, are you a big Daredevil fan?
I never got too into Daredevil. I know about him,
Anybody?
but
Anybody? Anybody? Yeah,
All 13 episodes released today?
yeah.
that's how Netflix rolls.
Wow.
They drop it, and you can watch all the episodes of whatever it is.
Can't wait to binge tonight.
Well, because you have Netflix, right? So
Yeah.
you've been. I'm sure you've binged on something before. Like what's something you've seen? Oh, you have Netflix, right,
Yeah, I've-
Steven? Is there anything you've binged through on Netflix?
Many a show.
Many shows.
Right now, I'm watching Star Trek Voyager. Actually,
just going right through.
It's
What are you doing
53
here?
minutes.
Ah, see, that's closer. What you, Ben? Ever binge watch through anything on Netflix? What was the first thing you did?
I think I watched the Transformers.
Like the whole season?
No, no,
like,
not the original one. It was the.
movies.
That doesn't count. Oh wait, if you binge watched just the movies,
Binge.
short binge.
No, the newer one.
The new animated one, like a.
It was a CG
Beast
one.
Warriors?
Oh, CG one.
forgot what it's called.
Yeah, Beast Warriors.
No,
That's newer.
not Beast Wars. No.
So the
Um,
newer one of the
yeah, I
Transformers.
just-
You sat there and just
Armada
boom.
or-
I don't know. We are not the people that watch a lot of Transformers. I don't think are at this table.
What? Oh, that's it. Prime. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
So I watched all of that, and then I also binge watched Young Justice.
Oh,
That's good.
okay.
Yeah,
Any
Justice is
old
pretty good.
stuff gone back? Because you went back and watched Voyager, right?
Yeah, Voyager. I watched. I also watched Enterprise. I watched.
Why am I laughing at that? Well, because I went back
I
and watched
watched
TNG.
Leverage,
I never watched that
lots of-
before. And I watched the House of Cards. I'm still on the third season of that one. What about you, Joseph?
Sons of Anarchy.
Ah,
I got past season 1 into season 2, and it got a little campy for me. Like, they're like superheroes of the biker gangs. I don't
Really?
understand it. Like, they're
Never
trying to
watched
find child rapists and this and that. I'm
so
like,
they're like
biker gangs are supposed to be
anti-heroes
like,
or heroes or
they're like heroes. I'm like,
Oh.
bikers supposed to be like
they didn't
gangsters,
get that from the
right?
title. Yeah, well, because
Like
it's
pirates.
very popular.
Like,
I've
do what
heard.
they want to do, and they don't give a darn.
Nice.
Nice. See, I saved it. But they're like just some goody people,
Huh.
and I'm like, I like these guys. I shouldn't like bikers. They should be like hardcore gangsters,
Did
right?
that not make you
Well,
want to watch
thanks
the
for
show
making
though?
it a stereotype. All right.
Right.
Thanks for feeding into that.
Oh,
I'm like,
great! Now we're all
this
gonna
guy's
die.
really nice. I like him to be in my town, but you know what I mean? Like, it's not what I thought.
Did it put
bikers
you
would
off
be
the
like.
show, or did it make you still want to watch the show? Or you were like,
No,
"Yes."
it put me off totally.
So you wanted just like a hardcore bikers kind of thing.
I want them to take names and ask questions later. You know what I mean?
Okay. Because I had heard good things about it, but I guess technically I'm more interested in that one that you explained versus the other one.
I think it was. I was
But
told
you
that
were-
after season 3 it gets really good, but I'm on season 2 right now, and I just kind of jumped out of it. I'm watching Black Sails, which
I'd
is
heard something
Oh,
about
the
that.
pirate show.
right, which is like I guess Treasure Island beforehand with
Pre-treasure.
right, pre-Treasure Island, and it's pretty good. It's like Sailors / with
Pirates.
with Game of Thrones. I say Game of Thrones mixed with some pirates, and that's what you got. Black Sails.
Okay.
It's
So
pretty good.
recommendation for Black Sails.
I like it a lot, yeah.
Okay. What about you, Corey?
I've been watched The Office, How I Met Your Mother, Breaking
How I
Bad,
Met Your Mother, yeah.
Burn Notice,
Cheater, you're looking through your
Supernatural.
history.
That's no fair.
Once
He's
Upon
cheating.
a Time.
He's just looking at his Netflix now.
No, these are all things that I actually went through and watched.
Yeah, we
all
know.
sort of
Oh,
online.
Idiot Abroad is something I watched.
Which
That
one?
was
That's
Idiot
funny.
Abroad, yeah.
That is funny.
That's
And
the
then-
one that's produced by Ricky Gervais.
Gervais, and they got some that moron out there. Yeah, it's different countries. It's
He's just
hilarious.
out there doing a bunch of stuff that I would be more than happy to do, and he doesn't appreciate any of it.
It's
He's
a joke,
complaining like
isn't it?
90% of the time. Like, this fucking country's dirty.
But so many bad things happen to him, you're kind of happy when it does.
That's the idea, though. That's the
Yeah.
hook of the show. Idiot Abroad.
Yeah. There's just so many bad things happen to him, and you applaud it.
Now, Corey has watched everything on Netflix.
Not everything.
All of it.
It's just, and then
Except
the
new
most
stuff.
recent one that I watched was The Following. That I recently caught up because I wanted to catch up so then I can watch it currently. So I watched that one, and then there's the other shows that I've been talking about that I
Many
watch.
shows.
The
rest
many
of
shows
Netflix.
that I watch.
Everything
up to date,
from the
yeah.
90s forward to now. Ethan,
Everything.
Netflix.
Watched recently Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. That's hilarious.
Oh,
If you
that's new.
love,
That's straight for Netflix, right?
Yep.
Ah.
I think it's.
What's it
What
about?
is that? Yeah.
If you like 30 Rock, it's basically 30 Rock, but same characters kind of appear, and actually, you just gotta watch it. I don't want to give away too much about it, but from the beginning, it just keeps rolling and rolling with good jokes and stuff, and then really
A short synopsis. Sell me on it.
Huh?
Sell me on it.
Tell us.
I actually just watched because I didn't know about it. I just picked
Just
up
watch it.
Yeah, just one
Ethan.
first episode, and then you might get hooked.
Now, you said but if you didn't like
Well-
30 Rock, per se, then you might
Or
not like
don't
that.
know anything about 30 Rock like me.
Could you pick it up? Could he pick it up? Or would he just throw his computer out the window? Why would you do that?
Would I want to break you, Ethan?
Ethan! Just watch it,
let's see.
Ethan.
I don't trust him anymore.
But he's saying it's good.
Is
So
that-
maybe you have
is
to
that-
watch all of 30 Rock first, and then you watch that one.
That maybe a couple,
Binge.
one
Binge.
episode or two.
Yeah. Is it as good as Orange is the New Black?
Different. Well, I haven't watched that one, so I don't know.
Ah.
That's a good one.
But you've seen House of Cards, right? Like all of it?
No.
Oh yeah, binge it.
No?
Usually,
No.
You might
Big-
like it. I'm on the
that's
third
good.
season.
Mhm.
I just started it, but yeah, I liked it.
I just started it, but I'm on the third season now.
I just started the third season. Sorry,
okay.
excuse me. I already watched the other two seasons,
All right.
but I always wondered if other people would like it because it's kind of got that political drama kind of thing, and I kind of into politics and stuff like that. So I was like, oh, I could see where this is all kind of going. But you're not into politics, right? So and you dig the show
it's
just for
more,
what they explain and how they put it out there, right?
it's more of like the interactions and the how everyone deals with one another. There's always someone turning backs up another person, and then you see them kind of like set up their moves ahead of time. So you kind of wonder what they're gonna do with it.
Now, did you see the original House of Cards?
No, I just picked it up. It was a Kevin Spacey one.
Okay. Now, when I'd heard about House of Cards, someone was saying you got to watch the original House of Cards first because it originally was British drama, 3 seasons, or well, three 3 seasons, but like they have the longer
It's kind of like The
Series.
Office and things like that.
something like that. Yeah, where it's like that, and but they're like you have to watch. You should watch that one first before you watch the new one because you can't really go back. Like if you watch the new one, then the old one because it was in the I want to say the 80s then when it came out. So and it's all in British Parliament and stuff like that. But they were saying you can't really go back and watch the old one after you've watched the new one because the new one's really good if you like it. But if you go watch the old one, you're like, they did it better in the newer one. Like, yeah, they did because it's the newer one. So you've only seen the newest one. So I don't know if you could watch it. You might get bored.
I think it's more because if you're watching it through current eyes. Like that's why you think it's better because they are more on the pulse of now.
Yep.
Back then, it was great for that time because they had the pulse of what was going on then.
Well, even then, it's kind of the older one. It's not really about the issues at the time either. It really is kind of like this new one where it's less about the politics of the stuff. It's more about the people, who's backstabbing who, and who's kind of setting up the moves ahead of the other one.
Well, it kind of gets a little bit political, though.
Well, this one
and-
can.
Yeah.
Well, it's not
Oh, just wait.
right. But yeah, I mean, that one you can enjoy without having to like understand the politics of the time. Although
Thatcher.
by that time she's either dead or out. Like,
Was it Blair?
yeah. Well, it's at that point I think they have Thatcher, but then it takes a kind of its own.
Political.
It's not realistic kind of thing because they don't have. It's not the same.
It lies to you?
There you go.
I don't.
Kevin
I
Spacey,
don't know if I can watch it.
not really in Congress.
Yes, he is.
I believe he's in video games running like multinationals or something like that. Or maybe that's just Call of Duty. He's in Call of Duty, right?
Yep.
I think he was, right?
Advanced Warfare, yeah.
Right. So he's in that, and he's in Congress.
You mean he's not from K-Pax?
The Bible Station?
He swapped hats quickly there. Went to his movie hipster hat. That was a good pull too, because I had to think about that for a second. A K-Pax reference.
Yeah.
Nice. Anybody?
You don't hear me
No.
anymore.
No. Yeah, no one's gonna get that one. That's
Apparently
good.
not.
That's good. It's just us then.
Yeah.
But yeah,
a little bit sad.
they've been coming out with new shows for Netflix, like House of Cards, Orange is the New Black. You've seen that one, right, Steven? And you said that's good. You've seen
Yeah, I
House of
enjoyed
Cards, Ethan.
Yep.
And then you said that's good. So I forgot what else they came out with. But basically,
Hemlock Grove.
is that Netflix?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Lockhammer or something like that. Somewhere in
The Lilyhammer one.
Lilyhammer.
Oh, I know that.
I think that was their first original.
Oh, okay.
And they did the last season of Arrested Development.
Right, which you definitely saw, Ethan.
Yep.
He's a fan. But yeah, but that brings us to Daredevil, which came out
yeah.
today, Friday. You're probably not hearing this Friday.
Yesterday.
Yesterday. However much time has passed.
Today's yesterday.
Today is yesterday, but they came out with, I think there's 13 episodes or something like that.
Sure.
Yeah, 13.
13 episodes.
Trust them.
Trust.
Just watch it.
I'm not a big Daredevil fan.
They have Kingpin, which made me happy.
Yeah, the
because
Kingpin.
You didn't like Ben Affleck?
Bad Fleck? Oh wait, no, he's Daredevil Fleck.
They're Flack.
Dare Flack. Wow, that's weird.
Affleck.
Did you like that movie?
Hmm?
Anyone? I heard it. Well, a lot of
Terrible.
people like.
It sucked.
Yeah, a lot of people feel that way. But I hear there's like a director's cut that's supposed to be better of the movie, where they take out. Yeah,
Where they take
Apparently.
out Ben Affleck?
he's never out of the mask. He's just like you never see him. You just see him always in the mask. No, but they have. I hear that there's a better version of it. Not perfect, obviously, because you can only do so much to it. But better than the theatrical version that came out that everyone pretty much says is not good.
Was Jessica Biel in it? I can't remember who was in it. Who was the girl?
Who was the one that played Elektra?
That was Jennifer Garner.
There you go.
More Jennifer Garner, right? Less Ben Affleck.
That would be nice.
That'd be winner.
But then that's why they
That'd
made
be-
Elektra.
That'd be a plus.
Electra.
And then they made the movie.
Yes.
The
1.5 thumbs up.
I was gonna say, like I heard. I don't remember watching that one because I think
Which
it's
one? Elektra?
Elektra.
I watched it.
Was it good?
Not
No.
really.
Okay. Okay. But now they're doing Daredevil, and from everything I've heard about reviews for this one, it's better. It's truer to the comics. It's not whatever the movie was. From what I've heard, it's got a good pacing. It follows the comics, but you don't have to have read the comics to really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Like it's like more just almost like a drama thing too. So if you just like it,
so it's kind of like a Gotham in a way.
The Arrow.
Yes, probably more like Gotham than Arrow.
Yeah, Arrow vaguely follows the comics.
Although the
but-
beginning of Arrow, like the first part
Oh
where
yeah,
they
the
didn't
first
really
half
do
of the
it.
first season, you're like, what the hell's going on?
Where's my superhero?
For
I
real.
was show. I was like, So you watch Arrow?
I saw the first couple episodes and it was just like
No, you
couldn't
got to
get
muscle
into
through
it.
it. You got to
That's-
muscle through it.
Muscle
Yeah.
through
The
it, get
problem.
to the current seasons.
seen it,
Oh
Ethan?
my god.
Nope, not yet.
Not at all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you got to muscle through the first
definitely
half of
agree
the first
with you.
season.
First half.
Yeah.
It especially up to now. Like right now, they're doing crossovers with the Flash.
Right.
Because it's,
The Flash was cool.
I haven't watched The Flash. But
I like
Flash
the Flash.
was cool, yeah.
Well, see, I felt like the Flash figured out what Arrow kind of needed to
well,
figure out in the
because
beginning.
The Flash did their origins in Arrow, so it just straight to show.
Right.
Where
They didn't
Arrow
have
had to explain a little bit more because Green Arrow is popular, but he's not Batman or Superman, where not a lot of people know who he is.
True.
So they kind of had to explain a little bit more who he is. And those of us who knew about him was like, oh, this is boring. Come on, get to the good stuff.
Well, I would appreciate the origin part, but the love triangle part,
Yeah.
I guess that's spoilers, but I thought that's the spoiler I'd like to spoil because it was like, I wanted to see the superhero part. I wouldn't mind a whole big old origin thing, but I'm like, I don't care about this weird triangle that's
Scandal,
kind of
you know what I
made.
mean? Yeah.
It's like, well, because it's on the CW is where it airs, so it feels like that's that part of
WB
the show.
now. Well, was WB.
Yes, was WB, now CW, which like kind of has those kind of shows where it's like those kind of relationships going on. So it felt like we need to
Everything's
appease that
overdramatic.
audience that's going to be already watching the channel.
The Twihards, yeah.
And then there's the people that are coming for the comic book stuff, the Green
The
Arrow
what?
stuff. So
What just came out of your mouth?
The Twihards, the Twilight people that love the drama and the love
romance
interest and
and
the
stuff. Well,
other side
whatever.
of the story. Like, there's vampires and
I
werewolves.
have never heard that word before in my life.
Really?
yeah, it's
Yes.
It's a term. It's legit.
Be
Twihard.
happy up till now that you had not heard the term. Now
Yeah.
everything is different now. Everything has changed at this moment. Right
I've
here.
never seen those movies.
When you would
or-
focus
Well, you
on
don't need
werewolves
to
and
see the
vampires,
movies.
they
They
focus on
exist.
relationships and love and the romance and the drama and the
The
bullshit
other parts
that
of
men
Twilight
don't
that aren't
really
the
care
fighting
about.
parts. Yeah, because I've seen all the movies.
The fighting parts is what I.
Yeah, I like I like
seen
like
it yet.
werewolves
I
and
know, I
vampires
know,
fighting.
I know.
That's fun,
I
but
know.
that's not the majority of the movie.
Really? Because I'm still waiting for vampires to be in that movie.
Exactly.
I see what you did there, but I had to sit through them, so that I'm going to take what I can get.
More violence, please.
Is what all I could get. But basically, yeah, that audience is what they're trying to appease because they're already on the channel. At least in the beginning, they were really trying to do that, play that triangle. They kind of have been doing that a little bit again, touching on it, which I've always been like, this is kind of, can I get past this kind of boring stuff? I want to see more superhero stuff. Arrow being awesome, and well, because now they have all the characters. Because before they had just the Arrow,
Yeah.
but now you have. By now you have the Arrow, you have Speedy, which was an interesting nod at the beginning with her. You've got Black Canary, well, with her and him calling her Speedy.
Yeah.
But if you've read the
I was
comics,
like, who?
yeah.
What?
Sorry,
Is he on meth yet?
he's a junkie. But yeah, they now they've established themselves and they don't have they're pretty sure on their footing. So Joseph can start watching it again now.
It's good.
Well, because you've seen Flash, right? Okay, he's distracted now.
Well, he has been seeing Flash right now.
Ah, yes. But you've been watching Flash.
I've been watching both. I like to watch both of them together. Like, I'll watch The Flash and then I'll watch Arrow, just in case something happens, like crossover.
Right.
I don't want to just watch one of them and then get to a crossover point and then I'm behind on the other one.
Well, because apparently there's supposed to be a big crossover.
Yeah, there's a
This is like the season finale crossover. Where like,
there's a big one coming.
everything comes to a head in this one. Ethan, you haven't been watching either one of them?
Nope.
None of no,
Well,
not
I watched
Agents?
the season.
Gotham?
No, nothing.
Wow.
I've totally unplugged from TV. It's just basically Netflix.
I don't watch it on TV.
Netflix or just watch it online.
Yeah.
Nah, there's too much going on.
Oh, you are missing out, my friend.
if it comes up on Netflix and it catches my eye,
Actually,
yeah.
Arrow is on Netflix.
I think the
That's
first
where I
two
watched
seasons
it.
are.
Really? Maybe I should check.
Yeah,
it out.
the season finale is season 2 of Arrow. It's like the world has gone to pot.
Yeah.
How is this going to get fixed?
That's almost every Arrow
Episode.
as season ender is always kind of dark. I've noticed. I was like, are they gonna save it? Technically, yeah, he's gonna save it,
But how?
but everything else is gonna fall apart around him. But he's gonna.
Yeah, it's
save
not like
it.
a regular
No,
one.
it's-
Was like a cliffhanger. Okay, yeah, I'll watch it.
Everything's
This
gonna-
one's everything's burning. The city is on fire, but he will save it. What?
Sort of.
His sister leaves. Everybody's not dead who he thought was dead,
And then the other half's dead.
yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty good. You should watch it if you like. I mean, well, because you haven't been watching any of them, but like if you like all those like the comic book movies that have been coming out, these TV shows have been pretty much upholding it pretty well. Actually, they've been. They're not like the older ones. Where you're like, oh, this is kind of goofy. They've actually really put effort into these ones.
They've done really good with these two.
And yeah, with those two, and they work together very well. And it's like next week there's going to be the big crossover where a lot of the storylines are going to kind of come to a head. I was watching an analysis of the trailer, and they were like showing all the stuff. Like, oh, here this is a little different. Like,
For
it's
which
almost
two?
like a spoiler, like Arrow and Flash.
Oh, okay.
They're gonna have a big crossover kind of thing. But yeah, you should watch it. It's pretty good. You too, Ethan.
Okay.
But have you seen Agents of Shield?
And I
Watched
watched
the
up
first few
until
episodes.
they got to Captain America when the movie crossed into the show.
Oh, that's
And
pretty far.
I kind of died off into it though. I got into something else.
That's where it got actually. There we go.
It got better, right?
Well, it actually got better before that. So you already kind of made it past the harder part of that one.
It was on the upswing.
Yeah, it was that. By then, it was already kind of going on. I think there was an episode where they're on a train. You know, you don't watch it, Steven.
Ooh, trains.
But yeah, it was before that episode.
I like trains.
But like, it's where it really starts kind of getting good. Like the storyline gets away from just the spycraft stuff and more the kind of the superhero kind of stuff. It
Hydra.
felt like, yeah, that whole
Hydra
storyline.
stuff.
And then the part with the Captain America
Hydra.
was where it is really awesome because then you can go watch the movie and then you go watch the TV series and then everything that happened in the movie, all that stuff that goes down there is reflected in the TV show. They're not separate or anything where you're just like, oh, this all went down here, but nothing's continued.
Is the Shield showing currently, and then for some happening for the big release of Avengers 2?
They haven't. Yeah, that's what I've been looking for. So what is it? Avengers 2 is coming out in 3 weeks, 2 weeks, May 1st, May 3rd, 3 weeks. So they have technically 3 weeks, I guess, 3 episodes
So it's
to
currently
ramp
going.
into it. Yeah, it's still going on right now. I don't know if they haven't directly said anything. Of course, it's hard to tell because you don't know exactly. They haven't said anything about Ultron or anything like that. So I don't know how they're going to ramp into it. I'm excited to see if they do something.
Explain what happened to Shield because they're agents of Shield, and there's no Shield right now.
Well, there is that's the thing. There is a shield, but it's smaller. Like because they're still the agents of what's left of Shield after the fallout with Hydra.
So they should change the title.
Yeah, no, they're still the agents of Shield.
What's left of Shield?
Right. It's just not much, but they are the agents of it. The whole thing,
Agents of the essence of Shield.
basically. Although recently they've actually encountered a second Shield.
Shield the second.
Right, like another team of Shield. Like up to this point, after that, it's just been they've just been the small team led by Coulson, but then they kind of run into another group of
The Inhumans?
That's another thing too
okay.
that they've been touching on too. I don't think they've used the word specifically Inhumans yet, even though if you read the comics, that's what they are with the mist and stuff. So the comics savvy knew exactly what happened at the end of one of the seasons where they had the mist and they turned. I didn't know. So everyone's like, oh, did you see that kind of thing? But I didn't get it at that time. Yes.
Did they explain how Agent Coulson came back to life?
Yes.
He
I
never
missed that
died,
one, right?
Probably. It's a few. Yeah, it's mainly one episode, but they kind of build towards it. It's kind of the end of that arc.
Is it that he never died?
I'm not gonna spoil it for you.
Didn't he get blasted by Loki?
Oh yeah. He got.
And he just regenerated himself, right? Because he's got superpowers. He's
Maybe.
Wolverine. He's Wolverine. Okay.
Could be. I mean, it is Marvel, but I mean, you could watch it. It's worth watching. Just if there's that's one of the
Coulson,
things they
you
saw.
just move around a few letters. It's Logan or Wolverine.
He's got a twin brother, right?
Someone's got a twin brother.
Like Beerfest, like the guy.
oh, another one comes in. Another Coulson comes in. He's not the real Coulson.
same
he's the
exact character, but different.
life model
Call me
decoy.
Colston.
Close.
Let's not make it weird. Just call me Colston. It's all right.
But yeah, they explain it because I mean, it's kind of the big it's the main story. Like you watched some of it, so
I must have missed that part. Yeah.
yeah, that was before the Captain America part though. They kind of went over all that stuff before that. So I think it's been a while since I watched it, but they do explain everything about it, and it all falls into the storyline.
Demigod, right?
Who, Coulson?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean,
Modern day age Hercules.
they do have a Hercules in the MCU. I'm pretty sure, not at the moment,
they do.
but
Hercules.
he's not. He hasn't shown up yet, but they have them.
Yeah, Hercules is a Marvel thing.
So yeah, he could make an appearance. But I'm wondering how they are going to pull together the run it into the Avengers, because they haven't talked about any of the. They try not to talk directly about the Avengers pretty much in the TV show, except here and there. They seem to have a lot more. They come up every so often. Usually Thor comes up whenever Asgard comes up, because they tend to. There's an episode where one of them comes. I think Lady Sif shows up in one episode.
Oh, does she?
Yeah,
I need
and
to
she's
watch that
hunting
episode.
down another Asgardian, another woman Asgardian, Enchantress, I think.
Okay.
So and that was a small crossover one, but they still referred to it, so they do still try to keep it in there to keep it together, but without all the superpowers.
And Enchantress is Loki's understudy woman, right? The woman he's trains.
Like that.
At this point, she's just on her own. She's just
Oh.
doing her own thing, enchanting humans and kind of building an army.
But in the comics, that's who she is, right?
I think so. I don't know too much about her, but I know she's one of Thor's rogues gallery kind of thing. But
Hose.
it'd be interesting to see what they're going to do with that in the future. So it's worth watching if you're
Okay.
looking forward to. I mean, it's a little late now, unless you wanted to binge watch that. However many
could.
seasons it is, but if you like comics, they're
I think
doing
there's
good
only
stuff.
one season on it on the flicks.
Is there? Oh yeah, there is a season up on Netflix. So
Yeah.
I think they're in their second season now. Then
Really?
I don't know. I kind
I
of
thought it's
lost
been out
track
for a
because
while.
it's they have those weird breaks and stuff, but it's not really a new season. It's
yeah,
just
which
a
bothers the
mid-season
hell out of me.
break.
Just play them.
Right, Gotham
Gotham being one of them, which is next Monday.
still on break, right? Or is the new one
I
finally?
believe it's Monday that it's coming.
Because
back.
you were telling me there's a break and there's 4 more episodes.
Yeah, there's 4 more episodes,
Just 4
and they
more
took a
episodes.
month off. Why? What is going on in that month? That we can't do it.
Now you like Gotham,
I do enjoy Gotham. Gotham's a good show.
and I've caught up. And you like Gotham, right?
Yes, I do like Gotham.
Okay. And you, Ethan, have never watched Gotham. Joseph.
Didn't Holly Berry? Is it Holly Berry? Who the
Not-
fuck- Who's no
Jada
Jada Pinkett
Pinkett
Smith? She dropped out of it, right?
She's still in it so far.
I heard
Tech-
it's until the end of the first season, right?
Are they killing her off or replacing her?
I hadn't said. I mean, it's interesting
Oh, she
because
just doesn't want to do it anymore.
no,
That's what I
she's
heard.
not. Yeah, she's only in for one season
Yeah, they didn't renew her contract as of yet.
as of yet.
They
but
just had her sign on for the first season, and they haven't approached her for the second.
have you been watching it, Ben?
I am 2 episodes away from finishing it.
From getting
No,
to the break.
getting caught
He's
up.
bored. Okay.
But yeah, that one is pretty good actually. And they've been actually. It's funny because that character has been kind of been built up in the last episode so far. They've been actually really giving her character something special. Like, ooh, I like this character now. It's pretty. She's always
I've always
kind.
liked her. She's
yeah,
a
but
pretty
she's
strong
like
character.
there, but she has a really solo storyline going on where
Yeah.
it's her own.
Well, she's
thing.
with the toy maker now, so
Right, she's doing her own thing, her own storyline. She's not
the doll maker. Sorry.
part of somebody else's bigger thing. Like she's not a piece of
Falcone.
yeah, she's not a piece of the organization. She's doing her own thing, and then now she announces, "Oh yeah, I'm not coming back," kind of thing. This is interesting. But
Fooled you.
yeah, like now you're super interesting, and you're not gonna. So are they gonna kill you, or are they gonna take you off? And like, I don't know. You're gonna have to watch 4 more episodes, even though you wanted to watch them before.
I hope they build up. Hope they build up Butch a little bit more.
Yeah, I like his character a lot.
He's pretty cool.
They've developed his character actually a lot.
I'm waiting for him to twist.
Yeah, because you have that feeling
Yeah.
that he's just there,
He's
but
sitting on it until
he's waiting for his
move
moment.
is open.
Yeah.
Yeah, they moved him ahead as opposed. He was another one who kind of, as the story was going on, he was almost second banana to somebody who was in a side part of the story anyway. Fish Mooney, the one that Jada Pinkett plays, she was part of this one storyline, and he was
Falcone family.
even under a smaller one. So now that she's off doing her own thing, now he gets a chance to. Because I didn't know any of his really backstory during the show, and when that kind of double cross thing happens in the show, I think you know what I'm talking about with him, where he's
I know what you're doing.
his friend and stuff. It's like, oh, that kind of came out of nowhere. Like, yeah, okay, turn on, but you don't really know why he's so
Ruthless.
loyal to Fish and why he's so that like you don't get any of that beforehand. So I was like, okay, I want to know more about him, but I felt weird that they didn't do that ahead of time, like flashbacks or nothing. It was just like, yeah, we were friends. Okay, that's it.
Yeah.
But yeah, now
But
they're
you
making
could
him
just have
interesting.
a very large sense of loyalty.
Yeah, true. They just never really did it, but now that he's on his own, well, not on his own, but still seems to have more of an interesting push to him. I'm with you guys. I'm interested to see
that.
I want to see what they do with him.
Oh man, and I was so sad when they had that episode with Penguin when he was on stage. It's like, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome you to. And then Fish comes. It's like, oh, you son of a whore! I wanted to say the Iceberg Lounge, but no, it's not even the Iceberg Lounge yet. It's
Not yet.
Nope, not yet.
Too soon.
It's just penguins, right?
Yeah, it's penguins right now.
And it sucks.
Yeah.
Desperately.
It's sad and sucks. But I mean, that
He's
makes
still
it better.
developing.
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly. That's good because you know where he's going to end up at some point in time. So you're like, okay, and then you say, okay, it wasn't always good. He didn't just get the club, and all of a sudden, it's awesome.
He wasn't the golden boy.
No, and it makes it more interesting. Actually, that one character is super interesting. Actually, and I didn't expect it at all going into it. I thought it'd be all Gordon like stuff. He'd be the most interesting, but a lot of times Penguin's the more interesting character. I was like, I want to see what happened to that guy or what's going on with that guy, and I guess that was always the plan. I guess because. I mean, if it wasn't, that's a breakout character right there. And sadly, because Gordon's supposed to be, I think, the focus.
Yeah, it's supposed to be more Gordon's story. It's everyone's quote unquote origin story, but it's supposed to be through the eyes of Gordon because Batman isn't alive yet. Well, he's alive.
Bat baby.
He's not alive. The Batman is.
Batman
alive.
hasn't been born.
Which I remember in past podcasts I was saying they should have flash forwards. I'm okay with it now. I was wrong. I like it how it is. It's good. Took me a while to come around.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever wanted Flash.
No, you guys didn't want it either. I was the one saying it. That's why I'm saying I'm correcting my mistake.
Yeah, flash
Correction.
forward is. Yeah, I think it would have killed the story a little bit had they done.
Well, at the time, I think I felt like it was. I wasn't as invested in the story. Like now I think I'm more invested in everything that's going on. Everyone's storyline basically. I'm interested on what everyone's doing. Before it's like every episode was kind of like, well, that was okay, standalone kind of thing. That was just me because you guys were really into it the whole time. You were really liked it all the time. So I think it was just a
I
me
do have my
thing.
little qualms about it, but it's a good show.
Yeah, it's won me over. And before I was less in wanting to watch it. I'd rather watch Agents or Arrow or Flash or something, and then Gotham's like, oh, let's watch Gotham just to keep up with it. Now it's on my list of okay, we should definitely catch up on it. So we've been keeping up on it.
What about The Walking Dead? Are you caught up on that?
I have not caught up on it because Walking Dead I have to watch on my own because Carrie will watch the other shows with me because she's okay with Arrow, Flash, Gotham, Agents. We're all on board, but Walking Dead is not really her thing, so I've had to catch up with it on my own.
Yeah, Walking Dead, I think I lost it somewhere in the second season.
Second season? Oh,
Yeah.
that is early.
Yeah, I don't like missing episodes, and I missed 1 or 2 episodes, and I had no idea what was going on. I was like, I'm done. No. So I just need to...
Yeah, okay, yeah. I think that's happened to me before, too, where it's just like, never mind kind of thing. Actually, Walking Dead might have been what happened, because I watched the first 2 seasons, and then right when I finished the second season of binge watching it, the third season was premiering the next day. But then I was so used to watching them in binge form that I'm like, I gotta wait a week to watch this
thing?
Never mind. Then skip ahead. I missed 2 more seasons. I'm like, oh, I guess I should catch up again. Is which Ben always tells me. He's like, did you watch Walking Dead? No. So I'm telling Ethan to watch all those superhero movies. I should watch Walking Dead. Isn't that right, Ethan?
Mm-hmm.
See?
Have you seen Helix?
No.
That's a pretty good one. I like that one.
What's that one about?
It's about... Pretty much is like this science area in the middle of the Arctic or whatever, and something's gone out there and infected people.
What channel is it on?
It's either FX, A&E, or Sci-Fi. I can't
Okay.
remember.
So it takes
But
place...
it's on the Flix right now. Netflix.
Okay.
Well, the first season is.
First season. So they're in the second season.
Yeah. What? Sorry, I missed the question.
So Helix. What?
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead. What-
Yeah, it's just a really good show that it's a lot of twists that you don't really expect most of the time. I've only watched the first season, and I guess the second season has happened, but the first season's on Netflix, and I've enjoyed it.
Okay, so it's another one I had to watch.
It's pretty good. Pretty good.
What?
You've never seen Walking Dead?
Yeah, I've seen Walking Dead.
How many seasons? You haven't seen all of them?
No, maybe. Wait, about 3 seasons now. What season are they on now?
Hell if I know.
Ben?
Season number
5, so 3 and a half.
5B, right?
I don't know.
Was it
Ask
5B
him.
or 5B? 5B?
No, they just finished the 5th season.
Ethan?
Are you not into it, or you don't like it, or what?
No. I just I'd like binge watch them up to a point, and then I'd get distracted and stop watching them. I never watch them on TV. Actually, I always watch them later on.
I don't watch anything live on TV.
It's really cool because afterwards they have the Talking Dead with Chris Hardwick,
Mhm.
and they have guests on there. It's pretty cool.
I just never watch anything on TV.
I'm never home to watch it when it's actually playing, so like I just have to watch it online.
And I always have to watch it on my own because Carrie doesn't want to watch Walking Dead, so it's one of those ones where I have to watch it later. And if I forget, then I'm like,
Is
oh.
it too scary or what?
She's not really into zombies and stuff like that, so it's not really her. She's not really interested into it, so it's not really her
It's one of
genre.
the
She
Better
hates
shows.
the Haitians. That's why.
Oh, it's a racist thing.
Yeah, the Haitians. She hates
Reverse racism because she's kind of Asian, right? A little bit.
them. There's no such thing as reverse racism. There's just racism.
Racism.
So double reverse, double reversey racism. Then. No, but it's not really her thing, so we never watched those ones. But Ben's always saying I should watch it.
Yes.
You're caught up.
I'm caught up.
Ethan
I'm caught up on that and in the Flash.
and the Flash, not Arrow,
up on the Flash?
but not Arrow. Arrow's got more though.
I haven't even started Arrow.
That's gonna be rough.
Some of that doesn't make.
No, it all makes sense to me from what I've seen so far.
There's the parts that he talks to this one guy who shoots arrows, but he doesn't care about. He just crosses over randomly with this random dude who fires arrows.
He can fill in the blanks by himself. He's good.
So you're not going to watch Arrow?
Not anytime soon.
Okay.
So you don't get the whole thing with Felicity and.
Well, they kind of allude to it enough where you can just kind of put it together.
I
don't
guess
need to sit through
so.
the whole
Although
thing.
I watched Arrow. I had to catch up on Arrow, and then the Flash was on, so I had to catch up. I just watched Arrow, and then the Flash stuff happened, but I didn't know who the
Who's the
characters
main
were.
nemesis in Flash?
Reverse Flash.
Is it? Okay.
Technically, he's like the
Black and yellow
overarching storyline. So he's not, but they still have like kind of villain of the week kind of stuff.
Okay, so it's
Captain
not like
Cold
Merlin or
and-
something like that.
Not in Flash.
No, but I'm saying like in Arrow, how it's mostly Merlin that's the nemesis. Sometimes League of Shadows. Sometimes
So
it's,
yeah, this for Flash it would probably be the Reverse Flash would be the
Kind of.
overarching one.
But yeah, I guess because I mean the Reverse Flash doesn't really interact. He's the big main one of the arc, but he doesn't really even show up in some episodes.
Did
But-
they have what's his name? Captain Freeze.
Captain Cold.
Captain Cold.
Yeah, they have actually in the Flash. They have a lot of his rogues gallery. Actually, they're pretty good about introducing him as goofy as they can be. They try to Captain Cold has a cold gun and wears a big jacket kind of thing.
Captain, huh?
Captain Boomerang.
That's
Captain
like
Boomerang.
the lamest fucking name ever in the world. Captain
There you go.
whatever.
There you go. But they're still
Captain
pretty.
America.
Captain America, he's pretty cool.
He's okay.
Captain
Only because he's
Marvel.
got America in his name.
How
You
about
know,
Captain Marvel.
Captain America flag would be cool too. But Captain Cold, Captain
Marvel.
Marvel,
Captain America.
unless you have a ship that you're the captain of, your name shouldn't be Captain for sure.
You don't like Captain Marvel?
What if it's a ranking?
No, not even that.
So Captain America again is not okay.
He,
Like
he
Keiko
got
would
no
be-
boat.
Keiko would be captain of podcast, right?
Is this the boat?
I guess
I'm selling this
This
boat.
is the pirate ship, and you're the captain of it.
somehow.
Yo, ho, ho.
I don't remember voting you in, but okay.
I guess it doesn't work that way. This ain't a democracy.
There's no democracy here. He is the captain. You don't like it, take him down.
Okay.
I forget what we were talking about now.
Good luck being here next week.
Wait, what?
Keiko couldn't be here because it came down with a sudden case of death.
Mutiny.
The beatings will continue
Yes.
until morale improves.
So there's a lot of shows apparently you have to catch up. I had to catch up on Walking Dead, or Ben will beat me. Ethan,
Date with the captain's
Well.
daughter. Nice.
he's got a lot of stuff, but he's not interested in watching. But you are interested in Avengers, right? Did you like Captain America? The last
Yep, pretty good. Good kind of spy movie going on. So that was pretty good to watch.
Speaking of which, have you heard the rumors that there's going to be another Mission Impossible?
Yeah, I have heard those.
Yeah, they already
Impossible
had a
6?
trailer, don't
they've
they?
already
Is
been
there?
filming it. Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I had heard that they had actually stopped filming it because their ending didn't make any sense.
Scientology.
Yeah, they like
Wait, it didn't make sense for a Mission Impossible movie?
even
Was
then.
it outlandish?
I don't know.
Like
That
any
was what the
Mission
rumor
Impossible?
was that
Was
they
it
had
the
stopped
Mission
filming
Impossible?
because they were like, I guess they came to the point. It's like this doesn't make any sense. We better actually do something about this. I don't know if that's real, but that's what the rumor I heard.
All right.
But it was already filming, so yeah, they are well on their way to making
So I'm just
Mission
behind the
Impossible
times as
20
usual.
ish.
Trailer already came out.
Did it?
Okay, trailer.
I saw the
I'll
trailer.
believe you.
Is it like Tom Cruise and explosions?
And Simon Pegg.
And explosions?
Yep.
Okay, there we
Simon
go.
Pegg's in it? Okay, he's got.
Well, he was in Ghost
comic
Protocol,
relief.
right? That was
Oh.
4, 5.
He's been in all
Yeah,
except
that
the first one, I think.
Okay.
They start to blend together. Actually, I could remember the first
No, that was
one
4.
pretty separate.
The
Ghost Protocols 4?
yeah, 4.
4. I don't remember 3 at all.
I've seen just the first one. That's it.
I
I've
don't
never
remember
seen
the
any
second
other
one
ones.
very well.
I don't
Second one
remember
was
the
the
next
one
one
with
was the long hair
Philip Seymour
motorcycle.
Hoffman.
Ving Rhames.
No, that was the third one. I
Was
think.
it?
Third.
Philip Seymour Hoffman was
Ah,
the third
yeah,
one.
Okay.
Capote.
Yes.
Good job.
Everybody, hey everybody. Capote.
All right.
He won best
So
actor.
there's
for that,
this
didn't he?
Capote.
Capote.
You're totally having you do your Capote more often.
Hey.
I haven't seen that movie, so
You
I
don't
saw
need to
Capote.
see it. He just
Apparently
gave it to
not.
you. It's right
Yeah,
there.
it was pretty weird.
That's the movie right
it
there.
was about Capote, so yeah, it's gonna be a little
Capote.
weird.
But now, well, I was like, he's dead. But yeah, Capote's dead.
Yes.
They're both dead.
both,
They're both dead.
both of them are ceased to be,
have expired.
have expired.
Which I don't. That's that's my
Dead.
least favorite way of saying dead. They have
He-
expired.
He
Was there
OD'd,
food?
right? Philip Seymour Hoffman, or did he die of AES?
He OD'd, I think.
OD'd, yeah.
Autoerotic asphyxiation?
No,
Like Robin Williams?
was him.
Did he die from that?
No.
Was he jerking off and he hung himself, right?
Is that how you imagine it in your head happening?
There
how his
are
movie was, right?
things like that in the world's
That
greatest
does
dad.
exist.
You gotta,
That was David Carradine.
you gotta bite the
Yes,
lemon.
there you go.
Bite the lemon. So you wake up when you nut.
Okay, we've lost Joseph.
he's
gone
out
off
of the
into
world
his-
now.
Google it.
He's
This
gone
is true.
off
Google it.
into
Bite
his
the
own
lemon.
world.
Bite the lemon. Google it.
He's left us now.
Yeah, asphyxiation usually cuts off the limbs. That's how a lot of people can commit suicide, by hanging and they're still on the ground. It's because losing oxygen, the brain panics, so it shuts down all non-necessities. So that includes your limbs, which is ironic because sometimes when you're drowning, that's still asphyxiation and you need them to get out of the water.
But AES is when you're
Erotic
hanging
asphyxiation
yourself
is
and you're beating off, and you put a lemon in your mouth so that when you bite down from the action of suffocating, you wake yourself up.
And you
That's
continue
what I heard.
choking.
I've never tried this before, Hey. Hey.
I like that disclaimer.
I've never tried this before. Wink. But
Always works.
Why
so
not?
it's
tip.
Why
autoerotic
not? I'm
asphyxiation.
not hurting you, am I?
So autoerotic asphyxiation. Now it is a thing. It's you're supposed to choose between climaxing or suffocating. So
Or
that's
both.
the thing. Well, if you do it right,
That's right.
but not always is that the case.
Oh,
But yeah,
yeah,
that was how his son died in World's Greatest Dad. That's
Right.
yeah,
He walks
so-
in on his son. He's just hanging there.
Yeah. So yeah.
World's greatest dad.
It is hilarious.
He hung himself, right? Robin Williams, though, in real life.
I think so.
And he slashed his wrist, right?
I don't know about the second part, but I think the
Yeah.
first part was.
Slashed his wrist, too?
Shallow cuts.
Was that a joke? Is that him trying to be funny or what? He's a comedian, right? Oh, Ben, come on.
Okay.
You think
Anyway.
everything is funny, guy? Trying to be serious here. Somebody lost his life. Come on.
No, the shallow cut usually means that he wasn't ready to kill himself that way, so he probably just hung himself
He
instead.
wasn't down for it. What a wimp.
Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna talk about World's Greatest Dad, where it's kind of actually about that theme in a way. How two-faced people can be. It's funny. It's a very dark humor, not for everybody. But I enjoyed it because I enjoyed the whole moral of it in a way. It's funny. I liked it.
I haven't seen it.
Movie?
Ben's laughing, not me.
I'd heard the title before, but I never knew anything about the movie.
It's a good movie. Watch it.
Because he's, I guess, well, it's a comedy, a dark.
Very dark comedy.
Very-
Kind of like Death to Smoochie, but darker.
I like Death to Smoochie.
It's a dark comedy.
Yeah, but every time, I think a lot of people I know don't like it, or have never seen it. Paul,
I
who's seen
saw
it?
it.
You're a
sucked.
dark
there you go.
person.
It's
That guy.
Like Birdman sucked.
You can't say that. It won an
Wow.
Oscar.
Birdman sucked.
That was a
it
good
fucking
movie.
sucked. Are you kidding me?
Why did you not like it?
Because it was lame, dude. You can never watch that movie twice.
Yeah, I probably could.
Really?
I could.
There's layers, man. Layers.
I didn't care for the movie.
I
liked
didn't.
it.
It was terrible. It was
It
terrible.
was a good movie.
Edward Norton's ass was the best part of that movie. And that's coming from a straight guy.
Yeah,
Okay.
straight.
Terrible movie. Just terrible.
What didn't you like about it?
I think he's gonna say everything except
Everything.
I think
From
you made that
him
pretty
to
explicit.
the stage to the dressing room to him walking around in his underwear. It was just a boring movie. It's just, I mean, it didn't appeal to me.
I think it's pretty split
All right,
now.
I guess you have
I
to-
think it's
Not
pretty
for
split
everybody.
because I didn't really care for the movie. But then some people really liked the movie, so I think you either just got it on what it was going for, or you did. It went over my head. I was just like, okay, that was
Maybe
the
if you're
thing.
an actor, you can appreciate, how you go from gold to, bronze. I guess how it was, right? He was like top of the world to doing Broadway. You know what I mean? which is
but
lowest of the low for the actors who are on the big screen. You know what I mean?
Well, that was
actually, a
his
lot of
choice
the
in that
origins
one.
on a big screen come from the stage. It's not the lowest of the low. Actually, a lot of them want to go back to the stage. It's the instant gratification that's on the stage.
Yeah, but these days, who makes the millions?
Well, for
Depends
him,
on
Not
the play.
about the
Well, that-
it's
in
all
that-
about the money,
it
though.
depends.
in that
on-
movie, that's the kind of the point. He doesn't want the money; he wants the respect. And by making the Birdman movies, they allude to, he was just
That
this,
was
money.
That was
yeah,
the money.
It was
He
for
wanted
the
to-
money, but he wanted to be respected as an actor.
Yeah, which
Hence
is
he was
why
doing
he
that.
did what we talk about when we talk about love, which is a very complex short story by I forget his name. I just read it. Anyways,
Capote.
Duke
Carter, something like that. Milton Carter, something
I don't
like that.
know,
I didn't get the movie. I didn't like it at all.
but I think that movie is pretty polarizing. It's pretty split. Like I met people that either hated it or just didn't get it. Like what the big deal was. I'm more on that end. Like I mean, I get people must like it for some reason, but it wasn't my thing. Wasn't my cup of tea. But you liked it. You two liked it.
No, I guess the same thing as the movie Sublime. Not a lot of people know about it or like it. You are looking at me with a big cow eye.
Who was
Like,
in it?
What the hell are you talking
Who's
about?
in Sublime?
I don't know names very well,
Okay,
but people.
that does
with
not-
hair and facial
Mhm.
features. Okay.
Yep.
Nose
But
and
is it
eyes,
so? But
ears.
it's one of those movies that
It's a very artsy movie, and it's pretty good. Okay, yeah, it's a lot of subtleties in it, and it's pretty. I like it. It's hard to explain because it's one of those things that if you explain it, you kind of give it away.
oh
But
yeah.
if you watch it, I'll get it back from my friend. I'll try to lend it to you guys. But one word is Mandingo. Man, and once you guys watch it, Mandingo.
Is that
think
big
I've
black
heard of
dick?
that.
I don't know what that means. Mandingo, really? That's gross, guy.
Mandingo comes from Mandingo fighting, where they had black people fight to the death.
Django.
Yeah, okay,
Django
yeah.
was cool. Django was cool. I like that.
You see where his head's at, right?
Where his head's at.
You need a blockbuster. You need some action.
Got it. Let's-
Subtlety, not his cup of tea.
Okay,
Okay,
Django. Yeah.
If it's not a blockbuster
Black
kind of thing,
slaves
you're gonna
fighting.
go
Like
you're,
it.
You're shooting way too high. Keep it lower. Keep it lower to the
Low
earth.
budget Mayweather fights. I love it.
Low budget.
Have you heard of this movie called Everly? I'd watched this review on it. Basically, it's
I haven't heard of it.
it was. I guess it's. I don't know if it's any movie, but they're basically talking about how it starts Selma Hayek. Hayek. Thank you. And she's. I guess she's. Something happens and she's like been betrayed by this yakuza boss. She's like the mistress or something like that. But what she is she's like in this room, and they're sending assassins to kill her, and she's got to like basically defend herself in this room and trying to fight her way out of this room.
That's
Kill Bill.
That's Kill Bill.
Well, she's got this money that she's stored up, and she's trying to get it to her kid and her mom so they can live on. But she's got to like fight her way like guns, and it's pretty over the top kind of thing. But basically, they keep sending assassins into this room
This
after
makes
her,
me think of
The Raid.
The Raid.
except in reverse.
Yeah, in reverse.
Kind of like, I think it's kind of like that. I only heard about it, and I kind of want to watch it. I didn't know if you had heard about it.
You probably like The Raid.
Yeah,
You
you
should probably
would like
you should
that.
watch The Raid.
I did watch those back to back. Raid and
Independent
Raid
movie?
2.
I still need to see the
I've
second
never
one.
heard of it.
It's a foreign movie. But it's-
Japanese?
No, it's Thai. I think it's Taiwanese.
I think it's Taiwanese. Yeah.
It's ass kickery. The movie.
Is it like Battle Royale?
It's more.
More.
Because I hated that movie. Sorry. I hated that movie. I hated Battle Royale.
How'd
It
you
was
hate Battle
terrible.
Royale?
It was too campy. It was too, like, hit you in the neck and then gallons of blood poured out. It's just too cartoony
Kill
for me.
Bill. Kill Bill.
Because it's
Kill Bill was dope, though.
You lost your point.
you just completely.
Congratulations.
You have no foot to stand on anymore.
Hey, I like Kill Bill better. I don't tell you. I did. Kill Bill was better than Battle Royale.
Because they had the blood in it.
It was too Japanese anime live action.
It's
for
based
me.
off a
I mean,
manga. The
Are you
Battle
talking about
Royale.
Battle Royale? Because they literally have anime in Kill Bill.
Yeah.
There's a whole scene that's anime.
So
Okay, come on.
But
Basically, he is anything that isn't America.
there you go.
America. That's
There
right.
we
That's
go.
right.
Now we've narrowed it down into the box we need to.
Is your favorite director Michael Bay?
Explosions. Yes. Love it.
There you
Cars explode all day long. American
There we go.
flag in the background. Yes.
Take the mic away from this. Man.
Give him the America mic. The America mic.
Red,
It
white,
works
blue
some of the
confetti.
time.
Love it. Let's do it. That's right.
Oh man.
So yeah, yay Kill Bill, no to Battle Royale. Check.
Yeah. But
Watch
Battle
the
Royale is
raid.
so much more brutal.
True.
It's just too. I laugh at that movie. I can't take it seriously. I think it's funny. I think it's hilarious.
That's
I-
fine.
That's okay, but
Like
it's so
Saw,
good.
I was like, oh damn, that's messed up. But in Battle Royale, I was like, that's hilarious. That's funny to me. If it makes me smile, it's not that scary.
Actually, one of the adorable parts is when the woman on the video is explaining how the collars work. That if they try to take it off or anything, it's like your head goes boom. It's like, oh man, I want that forever. That's adorable.
I want that moment.
It's just her face. Like, I can't speak Japanese, but boom. It's like, oh man, she's so adorable.
Have you read the book for it?
I have not read the manga.
Yeah, or just the book,
No.
the novelization, or I don't know if I think it's based on the book, but it's the movie's the toned down version of the book.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
heard that, and then one of them like fucks the guy and then kills him before he comes or something like that.
Something like that. Yeah, I
That's
had the
that's
book.
just
That's
mean.
fucked up.
That's mean.
That's the upper level AES right there. I
And
like
then-
that. Yeah.
In the book, they give you the backstory of who's about to die.
Yeah.
So now you care about the character.
Backstory.
Now they're gonna die. Now let's watch them die. Now that you care about them.
Yay!
Yes, that.
Man, but no, yeah, dude.
he's a weird hit or miss kind of thing. He likes what he likes, and everything else is terrible.
But I think it's the Raid 2. Someone is literally being held up by punches. That's the only thing that's keeping this guy from falling down. Is this guy keeps on hitting him, and right when he's about to fall down, the guy that's hitting him pulls him back up so he continues hitting him. Then he gets this roundhouse kick that makes him run into a rail and then just spins off. It's hilarious. It's great, and I'm convinced he made a wall bleed. He didn't. His fist did not bleed. He made a wall bleed.
The Raid.
The Raid, and then the Raid.
I will
no,
go
the
download
Raid
this
Redemption,
as
then
soon
the
as I
Raid
get
2.
home. The Raid.
the Raid Redemption, right?
That the Raid Redemption is the first one. The Raid 2 is obviously the
This
same.
is on Netflix.
No,
No.
wait,
No.
The Raid might be Raid Redemption. I think I saw it on the flick.
It's on fuckedupshit.com.
Could be.
I think I think he was thinking about making a third one, but he was taking time in between. Like he
Okay.
wanted to take a break between it.
But I swear, man, these were not stuntmen, or these are just people that were on death row and they killed them on camera.
they just fed him.
Pretty sure.
They just
I'm
fed him to that
pretty
one
sure
guy.
that's what happened. Because man, some of these stunts were too over the top and just too graphic. Like they you know how in American films they'll look at someone on their back. Someone's about to get shot, all right, and all of a sudden they pan away at the last moment, and then you hear the boom. Well, this one, the camera stayed on this guy. You heard boom, and you just see this mass. Someone got shot in the head with a shotgun. You just douche, and half his head's gone.
He gibbed.
And he just was there. This camera's there for like a good 3 seconds, just looking at this, and then it goes away. It's like, oh, I'm pretty sure they just executed a guy on camera.
It's an ISIS video.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I've
Yeah.
never seen an ISIS video, I have to admit. I don't follow.
It's that.
News.
It's pretty much that. The guy gets his head cut off and they show the whole thing. It's pretty gross.
Yeah, it's a pretty
Well, I like
graphic
when they
film.
keep those ones like long shots. It made me think of John Wick. Did you see that one?
Yes.
Heck yeah.
Oh, John Wick was
You hated it. Okay,
amazing.
you liked that one.
Yeah,
Part 2 coming
That
soon.
seems like
Yeah, when I saw it, I was like, oh, I hope they continue this.
John Wick was
Keanu,
really good.
Keanu Reeves has to be the greatest actor in the world. In the whole movie, he said maybe 13 words.
He said a
Yeah.
lot more than that.
Really?
But you didn't
That's
need
what I
them.
think. Yeah, where's he at? Where can I find him? And the rest of it was just pure mayhem and murder and shooting and killing. I loved it.
You obviously
John Wick
miss a lot
was
of parts
the
of
best.
the movies.
He knows what he wants. He knows what he wants.
Count
to
his
see.
dialogue. Count
knows
his
what he wants to
dialogue.
see.
I'm telling you, he didn't say more than 15 words. I'm serious. John Wick. Keanu Reeves.
It's a good movie.
Count it.
I will not call Keanu Reeves the greatest actor in the world.
In that movie,
I cannot make
in
that
that movie,
statement.
yes. In
I
that
don't
movie,
think I can
yes.
trust your judgment on
Absolutely.
movies.
Absolutely, that movie, yes, absolutely.
How many of those have you had so far?
Not enough. What action movie is better than that one?
What action movie?
Better
The
than John
Raid.
Wick?
The Raid.
Oh, well, Jesus Christ. Movies that people have actually seen.
A lot of people
Not-
have seen The Raid.
not-
It's
Really?
true.
Just because you haven't heard of it doesn't mean the rest of the world
Ben, have you
hasn't.
seen The Raid?
No.
Never.
That
This
you
man
can't
hasn't
count
seen
Ben.
anything.
He is the worst.
You can't count Ben on anything.
He may have it, but he may not
Ben
have watched
is the
it.
smartest guy at the table. He's never seen it. It's not important. Ethan, The Raid?
Nope.
Never seen it.
Nope. But,
Don't ask me. I have seen it.
Audience, The Raid? Never seen it?
Yes.
Right. No. Thank you.
That just means you're missing out on it. Then.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it isn't one of those. It's one of those ones that people that like action go looking for. It's not one of the mainstream ones that just like in your face, like here's John
Okay,
Wick came in your
Mainstream
face.
compared to John Wick. What compares?
Mainstream is John Wick.
Die Hard doesn't compare. What else?
Die Hard does compare because it is
To
an
John
action.
Wick?
Yeah.
I love Bruce Willis in Die Hard, but John Wick is the shoes.
It's more fast paced.
It's
That's
the
what it
shoes,
is.
guy. John Wick is amazing.
Is
He's
it-
just every scene is like 5 dead bodies.
That body count does not make a good movie. Otherwise, you'd be saying RoboCop is the best movie.
You would like that scene in
RoboCop
Kingsman.
was good.
No, the best. You would have to say. The
Yeah,
best.
if you're going by body count,
The first
it's the best.
With I don't know what the machine's called. He kills all those CEO executives. The best. Love
So
it.
that's the best.
Okay, so he
No.
just
No.
John Wick.
contradicted himself.
John Wick.
John Wick's the best.
RoboCop second.
RoboCop second to
Yes.
John Wick. So John Wick's still on top of the mountain.
Murder.
RoboCop.
Mayhem.
number 2.
Destruction. The best.
Okay, what about Kingsman?
Kingsman.
Sony Guts. The best. I got him. That was your line. Podcast.
Remember the
number 3.
Zohan? Huh? Anything?
No, no Zohan.
No.
Ah, I got one. No one at this table watched that
You
one.
movie hipster, you.
Yeah.
I got you. Sony Guts is the best.
Never seen? Oh, well, I wouldn't be surprised because it's an Adam Sandler movie.
No, but if you see
Oh.
Kingsman, Joseph, that church scene, I think you'll.
Wait a minute. Give me the weekend. I'll watch it. Okay. The Kingsman. I'll watch it. Give me the weekend. Please.
Then come tell us if you think John Wick is the best.
Have you seen
It does
Kingsman?
compare.
Isn't Kingsman like 007, but with like
Nah.
more British people? That's why I'm like, I don't really want to
Wait.
see it. Like,
what you just said.
thank you for saying that.
Whatever that was.
Isn't it like 007? Like, I don't know. It's like, okay, from the trailers that I've seen, it's like British spy. Like, okay,
No,
like
no.
really
No,
British spy?
no, go
I don't
back to-
care.
That's what 007 is.
Go back to your other statement.
Go back to your
The 007, but more British.
That's it.
More British than 007. The British spy movie. The purely British spy movies, but more British than that.
Way more British.
We're totally into Austin Powers territory now.
Exactly.
No, not
No, everybody's
exactly.
British. Not just 007, but everybody's British.
Right.
In
Right.
007,
America. Don't want to see it. John Wick.
I believe he's made his point. The defense rests.
oh man,
You are breaking him. He's being broken now. His capacitors cannot take it anymore. Doesn't know what to do about it.
I don't know what
You
to
don't know what to
do.
do about that. There's nothing. Just emptiness. Well done, sir. Point made.
That hurts.
Remember that. John Wick number 1. RoboCop number 2. Everything else down below the line.
Everything else, mirror.
You heard it here.
Michael Bay, the best.
I do admit, John Wick was
It was a good movie.
Okay, yeah,
was
it
a
is
really
good.
I think
movie.
everyone says John Wick was a good movie.
But hands down, the best movie ever.
No.
I'm still reeling on Keanu Reeves being the best.
For him to get away with the dialogue that he has in that
Master
movie, I mean,
thespian.
listen to what he says in John Wick. He says, I'm telling you, a total
But-
of 15 words.
But
And he gets away with it because it's such a good movie.
yeah, everyone else carries the movie. The actors that
Right.
act with more than one emotion.
You're like the Birdman guy, though. You know what I mean? Like, Birdman is like Edward Norton. And what's that crazy girl's name? The girl from Spider-Man?
You mean Emma Stone?
Emma Stone. Nobody cares about this
Naomi
girl.
Watts?
Naomi Watts.
Michael Keaton?
Michael Keaton is the Birdman. I mean, it's just a boring ass movie. John Wick.
Not boring.
Just
Shoot
because...
you in the head.
Just because there's
And then
action
shoot
doesn't
you
make
twice
it.
in the chest as you're going down. And says, "Where is he?" That's all he says. Where is he?
Give that
Tell
man
me
an
where he
Oscar.
is. Yeah.
If you're not into a lot of
No.
dialogue, there's a movie I hate that I think you might love then.
What's that?
Shoot him up.
No. I haven't even seen
I
that.
saw Shoot 'Em Up. That movie was dope too. That's right. It was nonstop action. Nonstop action. Guy getting his ass kicked. Like blonde Bond. What's his name? The new guy.
Daniel Craig.
Daniel Craig. He's the best Bond ever. Love him.
Any particular reason?
Bullets.
All right. Okay.
Bullets.
Explosions.
And he can take a
And he's
punch.
less British.
Yes.
Amen. Summed it up. There it is.
You could have just cut to the chase on that one.
If he could be America, he would.
Oh, God.
So, shoot 'em up number 3 on the list? Or is it edge out RoboCop?
It's up there with
A
Die
tie.
Hard.
So,
It's up there with Die Hard.
so there we go. Wait, Die Hard made the list? I think that's 10 or something on his list. Well done for defining it
Great. This
first.
is a great pod right here. Great pod.
Oh, man. So,
You broke Steven.
I don't know where we're at anymore. Just, yeah. Oh, Valhalla Rising. I hate that movie. You've never even heard about it.
Hello Rising?
Valhalla Rising.
Never heard of it.
Exactly.
Independent?
Probably. There are maybe 16 words of dialogue throughout the entire movie.
Can't wait to see it.
I tell my friends this. If you watch it and you tell me, I will punch you dead in the face and you will thank me. It is a horrible movie. I cannot stress enough how much I do not like that movie.
But he will like it.
I'm sure he'll like it.
There's a lot of no bullets. I'm afraid there's no bullets or explosion because this is during
Wait,
the
never
time
mind.
of
But
the
is there a lot of
Saxons.
Steven Seagal arm breaking in it? Like just limbs being breaking. We love Steven Seagal.
So
arm
anything
breaking,
Steven
right?
Seagal is on the list now.
I believe we just filled in 4 through 10.
No. They all equal number 4.
Oh,
Steven
every
Seagal.
Seagal movie.
Steven
was
Seagal, the
first
movie,
to
is number 4.
introduce limb breaking in movies. Was he not?
The first to introduce what?
Limb breaking. Wasn't he? In
No.
martial arts movies.
No.
Who?
Any kung fu movie before then.
Arm breaking and like just literally like.
Yes.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
This is America.
I can't say. I haven't seen anybody else arm break like Steven Seagal.
Breaking is an American hobby.
So what did all the kung fu people do?
Just punch you, knock you out, kick you in the face.
There you go. That's all they did.
No,
I have a collection of
Did
kung
Bruce
fu
Lee break
movies I'm
any,
gonna
break any
say.
arms? Did he?
What? Who?
Bruce Lee?
Bruce Lee?
I don't think he did any of his movies.
I think he broke a few legs. I
Steven
don't know.
Seagal for sure. We know, right? Right, everybody.
Yep.
Right?
I know he touches someone's neck and it snaps. I know that in his older films. You like.
Oh, sorry. Then I killed you.
That's. Yeah.
Whoops. Whoops. He was like Xena. Whoops. 2 fingers to your neck and you're paralyzed. Oh, I miss Xena.
I bet you do.
Big lesbian warrior princess. She was amazing.
Speaking of which, do you watch Spartacus?
But are we talking about lesbians?
I have the first season. I haven't seen it yet. I just haven't had time to binge.
That
it
is
yet.
the ultimate guy show.
I want to watch it so bad. Yeah.
Naked women, guys fighting to the death with gore. It's the ultimate guy show.
There it is. Spartacus.
Number 1.
I'm not saying it's the best show ever.
Ever.
Oh, according to
It's
Joseph
not John
here,
Wick.
it is.
It's not John Wick.
Well,
But
just TV
it-
show,
it-
right?
it
There's no
can be.
bullets or explosions, so obviously it cannot be the
I didn't
best.
see a lot of boobies in John Wick either, so I mean that kind of does take some points off of it.
On that side of the scale. The action side, they've made up plenty of space.
If John Wick was like Game of Thrones, it'd be much more amazing.
I've never seen Game of Thrones.
Oh, really? Greatest show ever. Game of Thrones?
Ever?
The best.
Spartacus.
The best. Game of Thrones?
Yeah, I thought you just said
Anybody?
Spartacus was the best.
The best ever, right?
Yep.
Spartacus? Potentially be the best ever. I haven't seen it yet, though. But Game of Thrones so far is just the shizzle. It's just, I'm trying to not cuss here. Shizzle is the best. Game of Thrones. Without a doubt. As far as TV series go.
I thought Band of Brothers was pretty good.
I saw Band of Brothers and I saw The Pacific. Both 9 out of 10. Game of Thrones, 10 out of 10. There it is. Said it. Game of Thrones?
Haven't seen it.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
That's your go-to guy,
Ben.
too, before. Now
Oh,
you turned on
Ben.
him.
Leave your house right now. Go.
Go somewhere else and watch it.
You go,
Your
wait
house
till
and
we're
go
finished,
find somewhere
and
to
then
watch
we'll leave
it.
and you come back
You've
in.
seen Band of Brothers, though, yeah?
I don't think so.
He doesn't even,
I can't see him watching that.
No.
It's a good show.
It's good. No,
Well,
without a
Ben.
doubt, it's really good. It's pretty. I think it's pretty authentic and right on point, actually, with how things were back in those times. World War II and Germany and all that good stuff.
One of the first
Bad.
things to introduce that kind of thing was Saving Private Ryan.
Right.
And it's one of the best, actually, kind of technically, is an anti-war movie because of how they actually showed, for the first time, the gore and the gruesome things that happened in war. All before then, it was all romanticized and everything. It's like, oh, you know, be a soldier, go to war. See, you'll have all this glory. Saving Private Ryan? No.
Well, that's because they
You're
probably
gonna
wanted
die.
them to join the army. They need more bodies.
They need more bodies.
Yeah, if you survive, you come back a little more messed up
Yeah.
because of how traumatizing it is. Right.
Actually, a good book that I just recently read, The Things They Carried. They talk a lot about it's a series of short stories that talk about war stories, basically, and just the things they carried, both physically and metaphorically. And it's a pretty good book. I suggest you guys read it. It's just pretty good. Read
The
it.
things we carry,
The Things They Carried.
the things they carry.
Bunch of cool stuff. You can go into analyzing it and a bunch of other stuff. If you read it, talk to me. We'll discuss it.
You can go to talkingknightspodcast.com and click through the Amazon banner and pick up the things they carry
The Things They Carried. It's good.
and give a little back to Talking Knights Podcast. Thank you.
Yeah, we don't have that domain.
I was going to say, we don't have that, do we?
Well, get it up.
I'm not the tech guy.
Well,
Don't look at
get
me.
it up now.
Steven, you got that?
Because you got people trying to get there
Yeah,
now.
because we have so much money to spend on a domain name.
Well, Ethan over here.
Oh, come on, guys.
What?
TalkingKnightsPodcast.com.
And then you will also get...
Click through the banner,
the-
Amazon banner.
You
And-
got a Facebook page.
We got a
we
Facebook
have the
page
world's
finally.
best movies list on there as well.
It's very easy to read.
John Wick is at number 1.
What was number 2?
RoboCop.
RoboCop, number 2.
RoboCop, the first
I
one.
think Shoot 'Em Up was
number-
3, and then...
No,
all
it was
Steven
2. He said it was Ty, the RoboCop.
I thought you
and
said
Steven-
Steven
all Steven Seagal
Seagal's
movies.
were
number
tied.
4.
I'd be number 4 in all.
So
Die Hard-
Steven
Die Hard
Seagal
number
is
3.
just number 4.
But there is no number 3 then.
Die Hard.
I can't.
He said
I thought Die Hard was
Oh, Die
lower
Hard.
on the list.
No, I thought Die Hard was like number
It was like
10.
10. Yeah, there's like a
And
gap
then between
in
10 and 4 is America.
And where
fills in the gap there.
where's that Kill Bill rate in there?
Oh yeah, Kill Bill.
Kill
It
Bill.
falls under America.
It
Because
falls under-
Kill Bill's
okay.
not
Falls under
campy.
America.
No.
Even though
It's
it
not-
has
it's not-
ridiculous
it's not
amount of blood and an anime in it. The things he hates.
It's very campy.
They're in it.
It's very campy. It's
but
good. It's a good
it's-
campy though.
Yeah, it's a good campy.
Oh yeah.
It's a good campy.
There's
though.
different degrees of campy.
Great
Wow,
plot.
we need to discuss movies with you more often, man.
Can't write this stuff.
I've seen all the American films. None of the
All
foreign
of them.
films.
Every single
All
one.
American
A majority of them. A great majority of them I've seen. Just not the Raid and
You want to
Battle
go down
Royale
that
2.
battle with me? Because I know a lot
No.
of movies.
No.
That's not going to help your case, you know. He's going to win this argument somehow. The best top movies, right?
America.
There you go.
Well, an American
America.
movie, Dale and Tucker versus Evil. Have you seen it? Great movie. It's hilarious. Have you seen it?
Is that like
John Wick.
No,
No,
what's
it's
his
not
name
John
versus
Wick.
the world versus the
Scott Pilgrim versus the World?
Yeah,
No.
is that like that one?
No.
It's kind of independent, isn't it?
I'm not
Little
sure,
bit.
actually.
A little bit,
Could be.
a little bit.
I know a lot of independent movies.
He
Is it on
does.
IMDb? A little bit,
Sure.
a little bit.
It's,
Three-
did you say is it
I
IMDb?
don't think any movie on there.
Wait.
3 out of 10. A little bit.
No, actually, it's a pretty popular movie. A lot of people I don't know about it.
Who's in it?
The guy that plays Wash in Firefly. Do you know Firefly?
That lasted one season.
Yes, that show. He played Wash.
A little bit.
And then it's I can't remember the other guy's name or where he's from that you guys would
Nobody
know about.
can. That's the whole point. Negative. Next movie.
Next movie would be Cabin in the Woods.
Oh no, that movie was terrible. Cabin in the Woods.
It was a nod to everything in horror. It was
Only you could see the
It
face
wasn't
that
that
Steven
scary.
makes
It was
every time Joseph makes a comment.
It was
You
funny.
can't hear it.
If it's
But it's
scary and it makes
priceless.
me smile, it's not scary. Cabin in the Woods was not scary.
I don't think it was supposed to be
It
scary.
wasn't.
That's not the point of that movie.
It's a thriller in a way,
I
but
watched
it wasn't
movies
supposed to be horror.
high and drunk, and that movie was not funny. And it was not scary. It was not funny. It was not anything. It was just terrible.
I think you have the wrong opinions of movies when you go to watch them.
Negative.
Right, yeah, negative. That's what we're thinking. Correct.
Negative.
All right.
Fire in the hole. Negative.
Cabin in the Woods.
Have you seen the game?
I've seen the game.
That's a good movie. That's a great
That's
mindfuck.
pretty cool. I agree.
That's a great movie.
Which one?
The game. Michael Douglas.
Oh, right.
That's a really good one. Falling Down is also another really good one.
Never seen that one. Who's in it?
Michael Douglas.
Say Michael Douglas? No, never
Yeah,
seen
the
it.
same Michael Douglas.
The other one.
What else is there that's really good? Oh, but you probably never seen it. One of my favorites is Hedwig and the Angry Inch. It's a pretty good one.
What's it again?
Hedwig and the Angry Inch.
And the Angry Inch?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Is this a Dutch movie?
No. I'm listing American movies right now.
Hedrick and the Angry Inch?
Hedwig and the,
And the
Angry
Angry
Inch.
Inch. That's like a tongue twister.
How?
Nobody's ever seen that
a tongue
movie.
twister?
No. Hedwig and the Angry Inch. Hedwig and the Angry Inch. Nobody's ever seen that movie before.
I'm pretty sure it has. They're even making a play out of it.
Anybody here?
Unfortunately, not.
It's a good movie.
I know of it. I haven't seen
It's a
it.
lot of people.
I know. I've heard it. I just haven't seen it.
Actually, what's his name? Neil Patrick Harris is starring in the play production of it.
MPH.
Sure.
You like
Right.
him?
You know him.
He's okay.
I like saying MPH, that's all.
Okay. Fair enough.
Okay.
He was good in the first 2 seasons of How I Met Your Mother.
Do you know anything else about him?
Doogie Howser?
There you go.
The important stuff.
I did watch that show.
He's also in Starship Troopers.
Oh,
yeah.
Have you seen Starship Troopers?
Yeah. First one. Second one, not so. Not
Third
so
one?
well.
I have to agree with you.
No.
Fourth
Third
one.
No. Didn't even try.
There was a
I saw
fourth?
second one. Sucked. Third one, didn't even give it a shot at all.
Well, no.
First
not
one was
after
the
they
best.
failed the second one.
Because Van Diem wasn't in the second one, right? Or was he?
I don't think anyone.
He wasn't in the second one, was he? He was
I
in the
think
first
the second
one.
one
Anyone
was
come back for the second?
straight to video.
I don't know.
I think
I
it's
only
like
watched the
straight
first
to
one.
video.
I saw bits and pieces of the second. I was like,
I like the first one.
yeah, first one's pretty good. Yeah.
Apparently, so that was based on a book too.
I'm gonna talk
Was it?
over there.
Yeah. But they changed it. It's another one of those, like the one link I showed. I don't know if I showed you the Neverending Story one. He also did one on excuse me.
Starship Troopers.
Thank you. He also did one on that with the adaptation between the two,
Okay.
so you could see it, and it's pretty different. He was saying, I think, might be worth reading. I guess like the characters are kind of different and how they play out are different. So, or you can just watch the video.
Okay.
I tried to I listened to the Neverending Story, like the audiobook version, but it got kind of.
My mom actually, I bought it, and my mom just finished reading it. I'm gonna read it after I read Roger Rabbit, but
I kind of fell out of it. Like at a certain point, it got really descriptive and just like, what's going on? Like it wasn't. I don't know.
she said she liked it. It was just he got kind of. He was losing himself because of what the trade-off was with the whole thing. I don't want to give off too much in case you guys want to read it. I'm pretty sure you won't.
Never-ending Story?
Never ending story.
Saw the movie. Don't need to read it.
Oh, it's different in the book.
Really?
Kind of like I Am Legend. It's a book. Yes, it's a book.
With Will Smith?
Well, the Neverending Story is only half the
I
book.
played Dying Light. I'm good. Dying Light? No?
I'm assuming a video game since you said I played it.
Oh, gee. Dying Light's the best zombie game ever in the world.
Number one.
Without a doubt.
Left 4
Without a doubt.
Dead?
Oh, way better than Left 4 Dead. Way better than Left 4 Dead. Guaranteed. You play Dying Light, Ethan?
Nope, but I've seen it.
Xbox One? Anybody?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah?
I
Dying
don't.
Light. If you don't like it, I'll buy the game for you.
Why don't you buy the game
I don't
for
like
him?
it.
No, I can't buy the game from like that. I'm serious. It's good.
How is he
It's
supposed
good.
to play it until he owns it?
If he buys the game
He'll reimburse.
and he plays
There we
it
go, reimbursed.
and he
I
doesn't
like that
like
better.
it, I will give you the money for the game. I'm telling you, it's really good. I play a lot of zombie games, and that is one of the better games.
Yeah, that's
And
really interesting.
It's
Never
really
saw it.
good. Click through the banner at TacoNights.com
That
on
doesn't exist
Amazon
yet?
and get Dying Light
Not an actual
and
website.
give a little bit back to the podcast here, TacoNights.com. Thank you.
Not an actual website.
Facebook.com/Taco Nights Podcast.
Actual website.
Actual.
I'm making you guys revenue here, okay?
You're
With
sending
a
them
fake
to-
site.
If they don't,
Get it up!
If the thing doesn't
Get it
exist,
up!
revenue cannot exist.
Get
I'm
it
sure
up!
you hear that all the
Get it
time.
up now. Get it up. Ethan, fund it. Get it up.
Yep.
so I think that's pretty good then. And it brings us to the end of this podcast.
Oh God!
I think we
please.
I think we covered way too much in this one, but we had a full house, so extra filling episode
Lost all credibility in movies.
right at the end. Nosedive.
Because America,
America.
Michael Bay, America, the movie.
There you go. So you can find us on TacoNights.com's. No,
Not an actual
but
website.
just not yet. Apparently, in the future, you will find us at TacoNights.com.
Absolutely.
According to Joseph.
Before we
Absolutely.
close out, we just got a quick reader comment.
Oh, comments.
So we have about another hour to go.
All right.
There's never quick
Make it
anything
so,
in this
number one.
podcast.
Strap in.
Did you know that your Taco Knight is holding the sword the wrong way? And let me show you the picture. And
Holding the
Steven, tell
sword.
me what you think about this, since you're a resident weapons expert.
Technically, yes. Yes, it is. It depends on... Well,
then
the
Corey
medieval
was
period,
saying-
that is exactly wrong. Yeah. that's
Well,
it.
that was easy.
Why? Can anybody see why?
I disagree.
Thank you.
He's actually
Corey
about to
said he's-
slash upwards into the victim's neck, John Wick style.
Look at it.
Now your argument is invalid.
All right.
He's holding it inwards, which would slash up, giving him more force.
But look at how your hand's going.
through the neck
Look at your hand. See how the fingers are?
into your neck.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's not how he's doing it.
Remember, no one can see what we're doing on this podcast.
He's holding so
You're
that
doing demonstrations with your
palms
hand in
facing down.
silence.
He's doing it palm facing down, blade facing away from him, which is not how a knight would have done it back
Like a
in the day.
letter opener,
Definitely
right?
not back in the day.
No, you're supposed to have palm facing out toward your left or up, with the blade facing away from you upward.
Well, who's getting
the opposite.
anal about this? Really? Come on, come on! It's a picture of a fucking taco holding a knife. Really? Really? I mean, how serious are you gonna be, guy? Come on! It's a taco holding a sword. Okay? Jeez! Oh my goodness! Why not complain about a taco holding a sword? Okay, it's not real. It's not a real. It's not real.
You can send those comments to taconightspodcast@gmail.com. We'll be happy to receive all your wonderful...
We will belittle you and insult you.
To be fair, it was a commission piece, so we didn't really have much input other than the initial picture we gave him, and they kind of took.
But it was
liberties with
okay.
it.
So, in other words, it's not our fault.
Even though it was signed off by Taco Knights.
Maybe just a little bit. Anything else?
No, just that.
Okay. Now that we've debunked that one, that's our last piece of mail ever.
Thank you, last person.
Yes,
ever.
thank you, last person ever.
And thank you, Joseph.
Yes, so thank you. Putting a fine point on it.
America.
Yes, America.
America.
Not the more British than 007. I'm sorry. I just remember that again. Knight's Tale. Isn't that more British than 007?
I believe we have a title. More British than 007. There you go. That's a keeper.
That is our priceless gem for the night.
Thank you, Joseph.
So you can find us on Facebook.com/Taco Knights Podcast. That's our Facebook page, not TacoKnightsPodcast.com yet. Apparently, in the future, then you can go to the link. But for now, the Facebook page is what we got. We also got the email address, TacoKnightsPodcast@gmail.com, where you can send all your questions, comments, complaints directly to our email address as you see fit. You also see us on the Twitters, Taco Knights.
At Taco Knights. Just at Taco Knights.
Yes.
Sure.
Is that everything? You got everything?
Facebook, Gmail, and Twitter.
Yeah, you can
I
leave us a
think
comment on any
Instagram,
of them.
too.
Did we post anything to the Instagram yet?
We have one picture
Okay, then. What's the Instagram
Boysenberry
one?
Festival.
at Taco Knights Podcast.
There you go, at Taco Knights Podcast on the Instagram. We also mainly post pictures on Facebook, so if you want to see what the heck we were talking about, they will be on Facebook. So
Eventually.
all the delicious foods we talked about, they'll be up. And John Wick
And John Wick.
will be on the Facebook page.
And the best actor in the world, Keanu Reeves, stars.
Keanu Reeves stars in our Facebook page. I think we can get him. Thanks for listening. I've been your host, Keikoa, and with me tonight has been Ben. Good job there, Ben. Corey.
All
Cheerio,
right.
muchachos.
There we go. Steven.
Yeah.
Yeah, he stayed on the inside. Joseph.
America.
Right on. And Ethan. There we Did anyone catch that?
I couldn't hear you.
One more time. And Ethan.
Yep.
There we go. Right?
With feeling.
There we go.
Act like Keanu Reeves.
Thanks for listening. Until next time.